Dun, 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 dun.
Let's ride. I ain't gonna lie, nigga. Yeah.
Hey, let that shit ride, son.
Yeah. Ice, baby, but I'm not vanilla. Super low down dirty, cross him out the middle. I'ma do what I do when I did. They try to do what I did every time I did. So went through my phone like, bitch, you trippin'. Said you called that hoe, I said no, I didn't. Switch on the back of the click, leave it in. Auntie, don't leave the spot to the dope boy empty. I want my shit all white, don't put no rolls in. I'm a top tip Robin and on dope dealer. I'm real RX, I fill your prescription. This shit in your face, better get this subscription. If you want you some money, better get you a vision. I be deep in my thoughts when I see it in the kitchen. I'm getting paranoid now, tell Scoop get the stick. Old folks like going with that shooting shit. We really shoot shit, bitch, we ain't shooting this shit. Call me in traffic, we going through you and your bitch. Big Hemi truck, watch how I maneuver this bitch. I cube in my neck and cube in my wrist. My hoe from the hood can't cube in my bitch. Play roll too good, gotta cube in my bitch. Like a blind man, Poppy gotta stay with his stick. I see it's coming out hot as shit. Hurry up, go get the Narcan kid. Auntie finna go in one of them Nards again. Her and Unc be having the dumbest argument. I sit back and laugh cause I be starting it. Button to the car, already started it. Don't touch nothing when I'm parking it. It's new, it come with that self-parking shit. Auntie gonna smoke till she catch Parkinson's. They like, Pat, why the fuck you be saying this shit? I live with my Glock like I live with my bitch. I'm top dog, I'm on that dog shit. Fuck the internet, nigga, link come and let's hit. That's a switch. She brought her friend, we finna switch. This whole bad and super. I walk in this bitch like iceberg. Auntie, why the fuck you touching my scale? And why the fuck you ain't tell me I had mail? I'ma serve this slab, then post bro bell. As long as I'm breathing, my dogs won't fail. Can't go out like Gunna, I don't wear YSL. Get to poppin' that shit, they like Pat nice as hell. My bitch too bad, her ass nice as well. Keep me in my bag, I buy her Chanel. They killed your cousin, you ain't do shit. But most of these niggas wanna look like Kane. On Instagram, lie they gang. Got caught, told them crackers everything. 50,000 on me eating chicken. Nigga, this little money here ain't a thing. I put my bitch Alexander White. I like when she rock a Chinese bag.
Yerski, what's that word, man? How we feeling, gang? How we feeling, man? We got some topics to get to. We do. Let's get to our topics, man. How we feeling tonight, gang? Hope everybody feeling good, man. Hope all is well with y'all. I'm decent. You know what I'm saying? I'm decent. I can't complain, bros. Y'all know the vibes, man. Let's see what's popping, bro. We get into, we got this Blueface Nle Choppa topic, bro. I got some funny topics for us a little later, but let's jump into this Blueface Nle Choppa. Real quick, man. Shout out to Uncle Shay Shay, bro. This all started on Uncle Shay Shay, bro. Blueface has said what he said about Nle Choppa, right? And then Nle Choppa responded. I mean, Nle Choppa basically been beefing with Blueface, NBA Youngboy, you know, YB. He doing the most right. I think he trying to get back popping, bro. Like, he been dropping music, but it been kind of falling on deaf ears. So I think he trying to get back popping. You know what I mean? Mary, how you feeling? How you feeling tonight, my girl? Hope all is well. We about to get to this topic, though, man. We about to see what's up with facts. Subscribe, hit the like button for me, like Mary said, y'all. If y'all know what's good for y'all, y'all do what Mary tell y'all. You heard? Y'all do what Mary tell y'all to do. All right, we about to get in real quick, though. I want to jump into this stream before I be playing a bunch of music, because I ain't gonna lie, I'm in a music mode right now. I almost didn't get on stream because I was listening to mad music. But let's lock in and talk some topics, man. We got Blueface speaking on Nle Choppa and why they beefing. And we're going to catch up to the current beef today and see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? You already know, Mary. I'm glad you're doing well, my girlie. I'm glad you're doing well.
Why did you fall out with Lil Baby and Nle Choppa Offset? Remember we talked about it earlier. That conversation had said.
Yeah, 88. 88 with the word ski, brother. What's the word ski, man? We tapping into this Blueface and Nle Choppa beef, bro. We gonna see what's going on with them. It all started on Uncle Shay Shay podcast, though. So let's see what's going on. Let's see what Blueface got to say. Then let's catch up with today, all the way in today's drama.
Not having a conversation.
Yeah. Shit. Like I said, when it's hot, these niggas respectful. You know, when you lit, they know how to act. Second, your shit you know, which everyone does. Even
Right.
those people are at that moment right now when it gets rocky. Start acting funny.
When you say acting funny, what? They didn't call, they didn't write, they didn't send no feature, they didn't want to hop on it. They didn't no Blueface
They just
anymore?
step out their body. So, for example, Nle Choppa, I helped this man. I got him all his little shit going. He used to video chat me with girls. Like, look, I know Blueface. And I used to be like, yeah, that's the bro. You know, f with him. You can't do that. And then 2 years later, when you feel like who are
Now that's real nigga activity though. That's real nigga activity. Blueface said he used to FaceTime me with shorties. I used to be like, yeah, that's the bro. Yeah, that's the bro. Yeah, give him some pussy.
you who are start just saying shit like, oh, you hitting the girl and all this, and you just start, you know, just going with the trend. So
Did you see my interview with T-Pain? T-Pain say, when they take nobody's your brother, they're only their brother as long as they can use you. When you hot, you can do them a solid, they're your brother.
Yeah.
When you cannot, they not your brother.
yeah, we falling
That's
out
crazy.
then. That's how I am. As soon as I see that, we falling out. second I
But you went in with the wrong idea. You actually thought they were your brother. Bro,
mean, I didn't come in the industry, you know?
right.
I just came into the industry. I wasn't already. So it's something you got to learn.
You
But
think fast food restaurants like you? Or they like the money that you provide?
that's different, though.
No, it's not.
Definitely is, because if we getting money together, you better like me.
No.
Me and this fast food restaurant ain't getting no money together.
But I'm
I'm
saying-
giving them money.
But here's the thing. That's what they looking. You can't give them no more money. You see how they did that?
Yeah, but,
You ain't hot. They looking at you and say, well, you can't bring us no more money.
yeah, but that's not cool.
They weren't your brothers to begin with. When you were hot, they were your brothers.
That's still not cool. What you want me to? What are you trying to convince me, Chef?
No, I ain't trying to convince you. I'm trying to convince you. You had the, and I get it. We've all been there. Man, that's my brother. We cool. Yada yada
You trying
yada.
to say I'm taking it too personal?
Yeah,
Well,
but you learned though.
if you video calling me to get some, that's a
But
little
you
too
better
personal
be my
for
brother,
me, man.
nigga.
Yeah,
If you video calling me, look, I know Blueface,
yeah.
bro. What you mean?
But see, you had better times out. There were better times.
Nah, you don't forget shit like that. You don't get to do that. You don't get to 2 years later, you got a cool song or whatever the case may be, and you just think like, oh,
You thought y'all was really down, huh?
not even just down, at least down enough for you not to
Shit on
go
me.
against me.
Oh, okay.
Right,
Socially,
right.
yeah,
Feel me?
You ain't
yeah.
gotta be down.
You
You
can
gotta
mind your
shit on me.
business.
Oh, okay.
But if
You
see,
feel they spoke out of pocket.
yeah, if you see my girl or you see something online, you don't
You don't comment.
Yeah, you don't step out your body.
Nle Choppa, NBA young boy, seem to have a back and forth going on. What are your thoughts on that? You were cool with Nle Choppa. I don't know if you know NBA.
Yeah, I've spoken with bro before. I mean, I don't know, and at least been asking for it for a long time. So
You got beef with that man. What? Because he put the phone up there and he got some brawls because he knew you and now you feeling some type of way.
nah, reason I felt the type of way when he went online and started, defending whoever I was dealing with at the time.
Right.
You know, it's like, why would you do that? Oh, you just trying to jump on a trend,
Yeah, okay.
get a little buzz going.
Get
You
your
don't gotta
name
do
out
that,
there.
gang.
Right.
But that's how NLE is. NLE's kind of like a clown to this shit. You feel me?
Okay.
Whatever they say, do. Be gay, be Muslim, be a vegetarian, vegan. He gonna do it.
Okay.
Nah,
He's
you
going
funny.
through a lot of phases. That's all. So he growing up. But when he looks back, he's gonna realize, a lot of these phases were.
Yeah, he had a real one.
Yeah, and young boy, he done already went through his phases, so it's
Yeah.
like, But as far as the beef goes, I don't know. I don't know which one's better or I don't even know what's the beef. So, to really speak on it. I just know NLE, so I can,
You can speak on him.
feel me? I know him. The real him.
Y'all need to get into a room and y'all need to hash this out. We can do that.
Yeah, that's very easy to have a conversation. I'll tell him to his face, bro, what the hell is wrong with you?
Right.
Why are you, like,
You were upset at the fact that he commented on something that he shouldn't have
just put himself in, yeah.
interjected himself when he
He just
shouldn't
picked a
have.
side. You know, pick the side.
You gotta stay there. You gotta stay there.
Choose the female. Now that's weird. You know what I mean? Imagine you and your girl get into it,
Right.
And I'm speaking up for your female.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
Man, Shannon, if you don't slap the out of me,
you ain't.
you feel me?
When you're right,
bro.
when you're right, you ain't wrong.
Yeah, man. Yeah, if you don't shut the up while I'm talking to this.
No, young lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, young lady.
Young lady.
Why do you rappers have? Why you guys have beef? What causes it? There's enough women out here for everybody.
The fans. The fans make these rappers feel like they got.
My son got Reeboks on the feet. Okay, you can bring it back to Reeboks. Those are Iversons.
Got to do something.
Those
At certain
Iversons.
times where they don't got to do nothing and let shit play out, and that the situation's gonna play out. But the fans are different right now. The fans are controlling everybody right now, so it's a little weird. It wasn't like that when I was doing my thing, so
Right.
I ain't got hip to
You
that
do your
yet.
thing right now, nigga. What you
Tekashi.
talking about?
You know, was making fun of your tattoos. You want to box him?
Yeah, I would love to box him, but he just got a tattoo on his face. See how that works?
But he's small. I mean, you keep talking.
Yeah, but people want to see him in pain, you know, for what he done to the real one. So I would love to be that guy.
I tell you, I got to fight for
Like
you.
the little
Nigga said,
pain.
love
I gotta
to be
fight
that
for you.
guy.
Who?
My partner, Ocho.
Ocho, not fucking with me, man.
Ocho.
I seen Ocho fight though. He's pretty good.
Yeah.
He's an athlete.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Ocho's pretty good.
Yeah.
I seen him get knocked out.
I can make it happen.
Niggas, I see them get knocked out.
Yeah. You got that.
You won't. Man, but I
Make it
mean,
happen,
I don't
Sean.
know if you can go back and I don't know if you can rap after Ocho make you take Campbell.
Come on now.
You got to touch earth.
I'm not the toughest guy in the world, you know. So, but I'm a different breed, man. If I touch the canvas, somebody else gonna touch the canvas too. I'm gonna get my ass up, put my hands up,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna make sure it's even. I
you-
promise you. Just because I got that dog in me, you feel me? So some people get hit hard enough to where they don't want to get up.
Right.
You hit me hard enough and I can't get up. Ooh, it's bad for you, Shannon. It's bad for you. Like,
Hold on. I saw Aaron Garcia almost knock the breath out of you.
yeah, he did actually.
I mean,
But
Ryan
I fucked
Garcia.
up because I lifted my arms up, so I kind of like,
Nah, you got to put.
yeah, exactly. So I kind of
Why would you lift him up to give him a body shot?
not to take one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But why would you do that?
I thought I was tough.
I thought I was tough.
You just told me you was tough.
Yeah, but my liver ain't tough. I guess my shit weak.
Did you brace?
No, that's what I'm saying. I was started.
Let's see it, let's see it.
Like, I got nervous before
Let's
he
see
swung.
this shit. Aaron Garcia punching Blueface. Aaron Garcia punching Blueface. Let's see. It was Aaron Garcia? Is that it? Aaron? I know it's Garcia. I don't know. Ryan Garcia. It's Ryan Garcia. That's what it is. Look.
Come on, man. We got a little essay face in here. Giving all the body shots. He in here his guts up. Hey, yo. Hey, pause, bro.
Pause on fucking niggas' guts up.
Get one. Don't warm up.
Put that one up a little bit.
Close your eyes.
Yo, you was screaming before the punch. You was screaming before the You good, bro?
No way. Dude, there's no way that shit hurt, for real?
There's no way that shit hurt. Nigga, you a motherfucking boxer, nigga.
I gotta get used to that. I gotta get used to that. See, I'm not used to it. I got my dad. Where you going? We're going cat. I'm just I want to find one.
Ooh, okay. Now, Wack taking them bitches. Wack taking them.
Hey, listen, my shit.
Yo, Wack taking them.
My shit is pulsating.
Yo, Wack took them bitches though, nigga. Nah, that's Ryan Garcia. Bro, I forgot it. I heard the name wrong, brother. I know who he is. He's the nigga that said all that crazy shit, got kicked out of boxing. I know who he is.
Hey, yo.
No, for real.
Hey, yo. Come on.
Nigga, what you mean?
He's suspended, ain't he? Suspended for the shit he had said? Nah, Wack taking them bitches, though. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, Wack might be tougher than we give him credit for. You heard? Wack might be... Wack, we got a topic about Wack, too. Wack might really be... Yeah, I know who motherfucking Ryan Garcia is, sir. I thought he said another name.
Close your eyes.
Look, Blueface couldn't take one.
He was screaming before the punch. He was screaming before.
Look, bro, Blueface couldn't take one. He's boxing, lost his last fight. Oh, he's back, he's back? Yeah, got suspended, didn't he? Yeah, remember he had said that crazy shit on Twitter?
What's up? Hey, yo. Hey.
Look, one.
Lift that one up a little bit. Close your eyes.
He hit him with one, and the nigga Blueface was out of there. Out of there. Wack. Look at Wack. Nigga Wack went crazy. Nigga Wack let that nigga hit him 10, 15 times, nigga.
Where you going?
We're going tap.
I think Blue caught it under the pad, though. Oh, okay.
I'm just I want to find one.
Come on.
Nah, Wack G'd up. Hey, yo, Wack is a tank, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That nigga Wack must be a motherfucking tank, boy. Wack is... I wonder how much Wack weigh. His eyes look fucked up right now. He didn't even get hit in the face, but his eyes fucked up.
Hey, look, my shit is pulsating.
Yo.
Hey,
yo.
No, for real.
Hey, yo. Come on.
Nigga, what you mean?
Body shots. What was this? A homeless man breaks down crying. Homeless man breaks down crying after getting a new pair of Adidas shoes. Damn, it's gonna make me cry. Wack taking these are impressive, to be honest. Right, that's what I'm saying.
Crazy, yeah. Got some brand new shoes right here.
Them shits don't look brand new, nigga.
Hey, how you doing? You don't have no shoes, man?
The shoes that I had not only wore out, that they wore blisters on them toes, so I can't wear them no more.
What size you wear?
9. So there's the socks I got are soaking wet. I got caught in the rain twice today.
Wow.
And I'm still drying out.
Well,
And you see these pants right here?
check this
They
out.
soaking wet.
Check
And
this
I'm
out.
trying to dry.
Some
I
brand
ain't
new,
believing this.
brand new
Man, I can't
Adidas.
take your shoes like that, man.
Yes, you can.
You sure?
You got them.
Oh, Lord.
Nah, this is some shit I would do. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta put my shoes that I don't wear in the car so I could actually give them out. Cause I got mad shoes I don't wear. Mad feet I don't wear.
Yeah.
That's love.
Oh, man. Feel like I'm putting clouds on my feet.
They're kind of big, but
That ain't no problem.
They'll work.
they're
Believe me,
brand
I
new.
can
They're
Francis Negrano.
brand new.
Oh, man. I can't. Thanks to me.
UFC heavyweight champ. Heavyweight champ.
Anytime. And match your shirt. White on white. Oh, yes.
God, you look after this man now.
So, what's your name? Where you from?
Well, I go by my nickname Sarge because I'm a veteran,
Oh, really?
but I ain't getting a whole lot of help from the VA, and I ain't getting no help at all from the state.
Oh, man.
I guess that's a payback because I did my 10 years straight to the door after I got myself in a spot of trouble,
10 years.
and that's over and done with.
Shout out to this. He got blessed. Shout out to the homeless man. He got blessed though.
Back with Francis to do the body shot challenge. Let's get it.
He gave up. Wait, he damn near took what he took. So Wack done pretty good. Facts, bro. Yes, nigga, I'm impressed by what Wack did, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. I give credit when it's due, bro.
But I don't think
I give credit when it's due.
satisfied.
Oh man.
I stay up here a little place.
That's what's up, man. He got a nice little pair of shoes, man. Cameron exposes J. Cole lawsuit and lies. Oh, we gotta tap into that. Hold on, real quick. We gotta tap into that. We might gotta tap into that first. Hold on, let's get back to
YouTube.
the Blueface shit. Let's get back to the Blueface shit. My fault. We gotta get back to the Blueface shit. I ain't even finished up with the Blueface shit. Let me stop pulling See, I'm favoring other topics. My bad. Boom. Let's take care of this. Boom. Blueface said that about Nle Choppa. Now, then Blueface reacts to Tory Lanez getting stabbed 14 times in California. Damn, I ain't see that either.
Tory Lanez, he got stabbed. How did he get stabbed? If he was he in G-pop?
So I'm assuming he was, but just on a different yard to where
Okay.
it's like 50% G-pop and 50% protective custody.
Okay.
So those yards are a little bit more stranger, you know, because
Right.
you don't know what you're dealing with.
Right.
At least in G-pop, you know, this dude's either a gangster or
Right.
over there. It's like this dude could be a gangster, snitch, all in one. You
Right.
feel me? Or a pedophile, you know,
Right.
like so. If I had to guess what that situation considered of, just probably.
But he a small dude, isn't he? He like 5'3".
Yeah, he's not that big, but at the same time, you know, the dudes that's not that big in there, they, you know.
They howl the shit.
Yeah, they like. Feel me?
You don't run up on the wrong one.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm pretty sure the dude he was into it with wasn't that big either. So,
Really?
But if I had to guess, it was probably just some egotistical thing going on, you know. And Joe has a way of. You think people got your back until something happens, you know?
Then you realize you for yourself.
So, yeah, I'm pretty sure he probably thought people had his back and he could carry himself a certain type of way. And this person just, you know, tried it.
Wow. Did you see that? I don't know if it's AI, but a photo of you in prison.
Oh, my God.
You did this split?
They be trying, Shannon. I be doing everything so correctly that they got to do shit like that just to alter the mood.
Yeah, they had some crazy picture of this
Come on,
nigga
man. You know that's AI, man.
doing splits in prison.
I seen that. I'm like, wow, that's really okay.
Right.
That's a good thing, though. It's like, all right, y'all got to go to them lengths to try to debunk my. Feel me? You can't debunk this shit, man.
Right.
They know it when they see it.
Do you get to have your hair any kind of way in prison? Do they make you cut your hair?
Nah, you can have it in the right way. A lot of people got dreads just because it's like you can see the growth.
Right.
But yeah, no, I ain't no hairstyles.
But I mean, you gotta wash it. You gotta take care of it.
That's why people get dreads because you don't gotta wash it.
You ain't gotta-
take care of it.
Or shave it all off, huh?
Exactly. But they do got barbers or people that be cutting, you know, hustling. $5 cut, $3 cut.
I don't know if you would trust. You trust somebody cutting your hair?
Yeah, I got.
Do they got straight razors in
I
there?
got a couple people me up. Nah, they just got the, you know, the little 99-cent razor.
Oh, bits. Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that's straight razor, boy.
Nah, hell no. But yeah, I didn't got a lot of people, few people me up.
Oh, they push the edges back too far?
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Before you went to prison, you were doing 225. Now you're doing 275, right?
Yeah. I couldn't even do 225 before I went. I was doing probably 205.
205.
Yeah.
Now you can do 275 for 1, 2.
Yeah. Yeah, probably 2. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, you get another one in there. You might get 315.
Yeah, I know. That's pretty. That's crazy to me. But I love it. I ain't going back, man.
You ain't going back? You
I
done?
ain't never going back. I ain't gonna never be.
I heard a lot of people say that now.
You ain't heard this one said.
All right, let's get to the other topic. My fault. Let's get to the rest of the Blueface and Nle Choppa. What was it? It was hello. All my other shit I had put up. All right, here we go. Right here. No. Nigga, I'm slow, bro. I'm slow, gang.
Why did you fall out?
Alright, so boom. Where's that? Right here.
Cause you wake up every day, you wanna learn how to be the best gang banger. You pitiful, sir. You feel me? Mr. Butt Down Tatiano. Mr.
Jordan is crazy.
I can think of it. Ain't there many on.
I gotta get my shit done.
Yo,
My shit
Nle
looking
Choppa is
crazy
going
right now.
crazy.
My
So
shit
Nle
looking
Choppa
crazy
finally
right now. I
responds
gotta
to
get my shit
Blueface.
done.
As you know, we just reported
get
this
a
yesterday with Blueface responding to his diss song. But anyway, let's talk about it. What's good, y'all? It's all Rip Essential, and if you...
I'm covered up at work. When I'm at work, I got a hat on. So, like, you don't even see this at work. It's covered up, so I don't even be caring.
been on social media today, you already know Nle Choppa and Blueface are still going at it. And this time, it's not music, it's morals, respect, and old resentment.
Yeah, y'all talking about Chop having an identity crisis. Man, have y'all seen this duck ass? What the? Got every brand in the world on him. Man, you dog. You wake up every day, can't you don't even prioritize nothing bigger than some that ain't gave you nothing positive in life. Man, but you want to be respected. Wake up every day trying to be something you truly not. You the one really having an identity, bro. When I wake up, I thank God, bro. I put so much stuff before a rag, bro. As you supposed to. But you waking up, you trying to be the best one, the most loped out, and it's just you imagine trying to be the best guy.
Nigga, you be you and let Blueface be him, nigga. Blueface is Blueface. Why you trying to preach to this nigga? Nle, nigga, is you somebody uncle, nigga? Why you talking like this?
The most loped out in the world, and you still not. Cause you ain't really, never even really did nothing. Did a fruit, you're in prison. Man, I'm talking about.
Why he talking like this, gang? He talking like Glorilla.
A few months in prison. Now you just did big ass. Might not you all this cause you had a few peanut butter honey bun. Man, come on, man. Come on, bro. On God. Everybody know, bro. Memphis, Tennessee, Jonathan, bro, you was in the back seat. We putting you in the back. You on the back street. Know what's going on, man. You was a hoe. Tall, like ass. You would have been telling you stay in the gym. You know what I mean? Stay on the field. You know what I mean, nigga? You was a hoe. I ain't never did nothing to nobody, especially behind that rag. Come on, cuz. Stop playing with me, boy. Really got.
Now you cousin. Come on, cuz. Stop. Now you cousin. But you just said you put everything before a rag. Like, what's wrong with this nigga, gang? I don't understand this nigga.
One on me, I got. Yeah, I want to play, man.
Like, yo, this nigga's a hoe, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That right there just proved you a hoe. How you go from preaching back to cuz? Like, choose a life, my nigga. Choose a life, my nigga.
Play with that. Bro, we really know what's going on, man. Hey, bro, you really one of them type guys. I ain't one of them type guys. You feel me? I ain't never thought with no man. Feel me? See, you trying to play this like this means something. Like this affect me. I've been going through this for a little minute now. People be saying what they say. But bro, I got something you want. I got something you wish you had. And there's some on my belt, boy. You ain't never did that. You ain't never did one of those.
Let me see, what this nigga talking about?
Never really play,
this
man.
Nigga a hoe.
Play with that. Bro, we really know what's going on, man. Hey, bro, you really one of them type guys. I ain't one of them type guys. You feel me?
Talking like Lorraine.
I ain't never thought with no man. Feel me? See, you trying to play this like this means something. Like this affect me. I've been going through this for a little minute now. People be saying what they say. But bro, I got something you want.
What's that? This nigga bugging.
I got something you wish you had.
What's wrong with your mans? Yo, this is y'all mans, bro. This is y'all mans. What's up with y'all mans?
Someone on my bill, boy. You ain't never did that. You ain't never did one of those. See, he ain't cut that. He ain't cut like that though. Yeah, for real. Stamp it, stamp it, flap it, camp it, pimp.
Now, like I said, we just reported this yesterday as we're keeping up to date between this altercation and I don't know what this online beef is considered between Blueface and Nle Choppa. And you guys went out, and a lot of you guys towards his
Terry, bro. I mean, I didn't.
Hold up, we gotta get to the shits. Setting that Nle Choppa Blueface comments have people furious.
Blueface, these 20s gon' do. We'll turn the crib red, sit trip soon.
Some people will point at that diss coming from a Shannon Sharp interview, but I know better. Some people.
Blueface, these 20s gon' do. We'll turn
These 20s gonna do.
the crib red, sit trip soon.
Some.
Ain't you a crip talking about some Suwu? Yo, what's wrong with this nigga, man?
Some people will point at that diss coming from a Shannon Sharp interview, but I know better. See, the Shannon Sharp interview that happened a little bit ago, where Blueface dissing Nle Choppa, questioned his sexuality, questioned his religion, and questioned his spiritual wokeness, therefore, and said he only beefing with NBA Youngboy to get his career on the rise. I tend to agree. But here's what actually happened. Years ago, when Nle Choppa jumped on Breakfast Club and basically said that he was battling with stuff internally and he wanted to start going vegan and start eating right and living healthy. So he had already did all this stuff. Blueface made fun of him, and that's where the dissing actually started to happen. But that dang diss video required a reaction, of course.
But this too. Who the fuck did Nle Choppa this? Shot flow 8. This still doing shot flow?
Nigga say he's still doing shot flow? So what?
Come on, chat. I hope he ain't got. I hope his career ain't that bad where he gotta do shot flow 8.
Like a Mason with connected Bluetooth. What a nigga gon' do when it ain't nothing to do? Put your
Him thought he 8.
Why?
Man.
Why? I'm confused.
You know people career stuff, progression. They gotta start, like stressing, I love it, chat. This gives me an angle to press for the fade now. And if he turned it down,
Like fight?
He's a
Like fight?
You gonna fight him?
No.
On street?
whoop his fucking ass.
On street?
My square?
Yeah.
I'm a respawner. With a little cute dead homies. Hey, chat.
Cute?
Yeah. That looked cute. That little this was cute. Like he the type of nigga I put in the headlock and give him a nigga
Like that's little bro?
Little bro. That's little bro right there.
Birdman hands. Bang! Y'all already know. Before we move on, here's something. Say what you want about the song. I'd have turned.
He's got every brand in the world on his motherfucking face.
We just saw this.
With you, I'm not
Nle Choppa.
I'm not finna do
Another level.
Hey, DLE Choppa, bro. Check it out, fool. I'm not finna do too much lip boxing with the booty bandit. Like you're getting your ass ate as a man.
As a man.
What the fuck position are you in physically as a man for a woman to lick your ass, brother? I can't think of one position you could be in for a woman to lick your ass as a man. That's not hella gay. That's just me. Feel me? But anyways, like, bro, we squabbling up or not, fool? I'm not finna be lip boxing with you, fool. I don't know how to make a rapper beefy. I don't know how to make a diss tracky every weeky. Back and forthy. You got 24 hours, fool, to agree or disagree or shut the fuck up. Dead over. That's all I know how to do is take it there.
Dead on this.
School crib, bro. Like, what are we doing, bro? That's all I know. You know I could argue with you all day long, but what? Yeah, I'm not arguing with you. I'm not you. Yeah. Squabble up. We can figure this out real fast.
Squabble up.
Let's figure it out, Chop. What we doing, man?
Squabble up.
Got 24 hours.
Up.
Everybody get on that, bro. You taking the fade or not? If not, shut the up.
I understand what Blueface said, because I'm going to point this out before we get to the next clip. Blueface said, let's box. He didn't say, let's take it to any boxing place or anything like that. He said, he didn't say let's box. He said, let's fade. When you say you want to fade opposed to a boxing match, understand, that means let's link up and throw them hands. See, Nle Choppa missed that whole part because he takes the argument in a whole different space.
I'm gonna decline your offer with a way better proposition for you. You feel me? Cause we know you owe $23 million to that club, for one. And you owe another $100,000 to Soldier Boy, baby mama. So your goal is to get me to fight you to help pay off your debt. Okay, cool. I understand that, right? So that's my reason to not fight you. Cause I ain't finna help you pay your
What? What is this nigga talking about?
debt, but I got a better proposition for you. How about this? Take your son and stand him beside my son, and let's see which one of them know how to operate. Let's see, hey, hold your son beside my son. Let's see which one of them can hold their head up. How about that? Yeah.
What?
Put your son beside my son. Let's see them box. Let's see them slap box. Put your son beside my son. Let's see who can hold their fingers up to that.
Yo, what the fuck is this nigga talking about, gang? You a pussy, bro. Nigga, he told you let's box and you talking about your son. You threw your son in the fight before you was willing to box, nigga.
And know about that. Yeah, Charles Barkley, put your hand up.
Oh, he violating a nigga's son? But you not gonna fight? Oh, all right, come on, that's pussy.
Take a step, Charles. Yeah. What's up with your son? I'm in the streets. Y'all keep playing with me. I ain't playing. You think these funny games and entertainment? I'm dead serious, nigga. Put your son beside my son. Put little Charles Barkley beside Chosen, an icon. Yeah.
Yo, not little Charles Barkley, though. Don't violate the nigga's son.
Yeah, nigga.
Chill.
Your priority up. Go worry about little cripple. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, I'm out of pocket, ain't it?
You is out of pocket.
Stop playing with me, boy. I'm out of pocket, man. Yeah, I'm too out of pocket. Handle me the right way, homie.
Okay.
By the helping you pay your debt. Oh, $23 million to Las Vegas. Cause you, man, come on, cuz. You did some peon.
Come on, cuz. And then he's saying, come on, cuz. How you just went from preaching back to cuz and gangster shit. He definitely embarrassing himself. He knows that Blueface will whoop his ass. I agree. Mary, I agree,
now you gotta pay for it. You trying to box me to help your dick. I'm bread it up. Stand your son beside my son. Pay that $100,000. Catch you a little. Man, catch you a little slow. Catch you a little slow. Dust from there. Tell them you stand up. You worry about the wrong. You on Twitch playing. Having a financial crisis. Identity crisis. You want to come at me every day because you need somebody to entertain you so you get some money on. You will never pay it back. Show me $23 million right now. Show me $23 million. Yeah, show me that. Talking about some boxing. Talking about some DLE. Yeah, but show me $23 million.
This is the male Glorilla. I might even just leave him as a female. He just Glorilla.
Cause you stupid.
He sounds just like Glorilla right now. And he look like it too.
Yeah, show me that. Yeah, man. And I heard them eating your ass. And I heard even worse about you.
Worse about
I'll say this, right? Though I wouldn't have done it, when things are on the net, fortunate or unfortunate, nothing's off limits. When people start to say certain things, and like I say, I disagree wholeheartedly. I wouldn't do it, but I can't say, yo, bro, hey, this shit is on the internet and blah, 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 and all this stuff, so you shouldn't be saying none of that shit. No. It is what it is. When you put on the net, I don't care if your dog die, if your mama die, if your kids die, if somebody's sickly and all that.
Definitely a problem. Definitely a problem with the culture.
This is how he should have reacted.
Well, I guess he turned it down, y'all. Turning down fades publicly is crazy. But I don't know what to do after this point, y'all. This is where I exit at. Is when I start talking about all type of other random that ain't got shit to do with shit.
Right.
So,
He did turn it
thank
down.
you guys for your time. Eat a dick.
That's the only reaction Blueface could have had. We're gonna be fair. What, Nash? That's the only reaction he could have had? Yeah. Because if
Men degrading other men, to me, is insane. Yeah. And why is he talking about this man kid? Like, that's like, bro, you weird.
y'all recall, Blueface said the same shit about his own damn kid. You called your son Charles Barkley and all this stuff. So when you diss your own child on the net, because if I'm Nle Choppa, I'm going to say, where was the outrage when he did it? I'm only doing the talking points that he did. But Blueface said something very pertinent, very prominent. Bruh, you talking about shit that don't even matter.
Ain't got nothing to do with the facts at hand. You know what I mean?
On the next episode of Blues Clues, live.
Niggas think it's a joke to that bitch on you. Nigga, fuck a Blueface. These 20s gon' do. We'll turn the crib red, set trip Sulu.
I'm hoping that Lee dissed me, chat.
You want them to see?
We fighting or not? You
want
talking
them to
about
see?
kids.
Man, I know he ain't dissed me with his mama.
But stop putting that shit on
How do you rewind?
me, man, cause y'all know I don't play like that. I ain't never been pegged. I ain't never been entered. None of that.
I ain't never been entered.
Put the motherfucking tongue on it.
See, he ain't never been entered.
Wi-Fi?
What that mean? I ain't never been entered.
Niggas think it's a joke to that bitch on you. Nigga, fuck a Blueface. These 20s gon' do. We'll turn the crib red, set trip Sulu.
Why did he diss you?
Chat.
Don't you have a song?
Chat. Yeah, I made that career, but it's all good. You know how it go. You know, idols, you know.
Why did he diss you? What did he say?
Chat. I know he did not just say Sue. He did that, chat. That was bunk.
That was bunk.
He did that. That was bunk as fuck. Him thought he ate.
Why?
Man.
Why? I'm confused.
You know when people career stop, you know, progressing, they gotta start, you know, stressing, you know, exploring all the options. On chat.
Turn your brightness
Can't see
down.
it.
Show my chat.
This is what y'all talking about, chat? This the nigga dissing me?
Show my chat.
Chat, this the nigga dissing me?
Wait, let me see. What is that?
He done DM me 3 goddamn times.
Oh.
Come on, chat. Come on, chat.
Let me see. Oh man.
This nigga's a fan, chat. This nigga's a fan, chat. Gives me an angle to press for the fade now. And if he turn it down, he's
Like fight?
He's a
You gonna fight him? On stream?
whoop his
On stream?
my square?
Yeah. Oh, wait. Can I play the song in the background?
Put that shit on, okay? Come on.
It's a joke to that bitch on you. Nigga, fuck a Blueface. These 20s gon' do. Y'all talking about Chop having an identity crisis. Man, have y'all seen this duck face? What the f? This bitch got every brand in the world on his motherfucking face. Cause you wake up every day, you want to learn how to be the best game banger. You pitiful, sir. You feel me? Mr. Butt Down Tatiana, Mr. That's the
88 said Blue seems to be the smarter one. Believe it or not, he seems to get it. Exactly.
I can think of it. Ain't there many on? Man, you fucked up, dog. You wake up every day, you don't even prioritize nothing bigger than some shit that ain't gave you nothing positive in life.
Hey, DLE Choppa, bro.
DLE.
Check it out, fool. I'm not finna do too much lip boxing with the booty bandit. Like you're getting your ass ate. As a man, what the position are you in physically as a man for a woman to lick your ass, brother? I can't think of one position you could be in for a woman to lick your ass as a man. That's not hell. That's just me. Feel me? But anyways, like, bro, we squabbling up or not, fool? I'm not finna be lip boxing with you, fool. I don't know how to make a rapper beefy. I don't know how to make a diss tracky every weeky. Back and forthy. Like,
hey, cool. Barkley beside would never pay it back, nigga. Show me.
Alright, man. Fuck the Blueface and Nle Choppa beef. I guess that's the end of it. Whack 100, biggest fad. Whack 100 pops out at his hood day and leaves untouched. Does his hood condone activities? First, let's watch this. They said the real reason. No. Let's watch the one. Whack 100 almost got packed out at his hood day. Pyru, no jumper, rolling 40's crib. Okay, I don't know what the fuck this talking about. Shout out to 2 Gangsta for YouTube. Yeah. You said you need to ask Blueface about the gooch. I'll ask him. If I ever see him, I'll ask the nigga about that. I definitely ask the nigga about that. Like, yo, listen, yo. I heard you talking what you was talking about the other shit, but what about the motherfucking, what about the gooch? The gooch. What you think about that? One of my boys told me to ask you this. Pause.
What it do, YouTube? What it do? So we got Rambo from Pacoima, Peru, and he was there at the hood day. He was also the oldest member there. It was a big venue. Despite the picture that you guys see online, it was a lot of people there. Rambo kept it real. He said half the hood don't like whack, but Pacoima, Peru got a rule. This rule was created over 40 years ago. Nobody can do nothing to nobody on hood day. Anybody that starts drama that day gets packed out. So no matter if they like him or not, they can't do nothing to him on hood day.
Asking for a friend. That's pause though.
Happy belated hood day, brother.
Just chilling.
Happy belated hood day. I didn't know y'all hood day was 2-1. You was up in there?
Yeah, I was up there.
Oh, okay. Niggas had a little hall or something. Young homie, big homie.
Yeah, a little bit of everybody up in that motherfucker.
Pull it up. Everything good in the hood, right?
Yeah. Ain't no funny business.
No funny business?
No funny business.
Okay.
You know, the internet's undefeated. You remember like I told y'all a couple of weeks ago, and I told you it's a 50-50. You got some that like you, some that don't. That's with anybody. But see, one thing motherfuckers don't understand, it's a unwritten rule that got implemented a long time ago by the big homie Diesel. You got 364 days to beef with anybody you got to beef with. But on that 5th day, which would technically be the hood day, you got to leave that shit at the house, no matter who they is. But that's our rule. That ain't everybody's rule.
They said Wack didn't pay for the venue, and he didn't give people money to be there. I guess the PBB got a different type of rules, because every other hood days are basically the same. People get put on, and people get DP'd, and those that don't like each other gotta run that fade. But I guess it's different with the PBBs.
Hey, I was the oldest motherfucker there.
Did he throw it? That's what I want to know. Did he throw it?
Nah, the little homies put it together. The thing about it, homie, is that was the hood day. It wasn't a day for no bullshit, nobody. If you don't like a motherfucker, leave it at home. That wasn't the day for it. We've been doing it like that for years. Regardless how mad
I
motherfucker
ain't gonna
is.
lie.
If you can't control yourself, then don't
Good looking. My boy 88 said, Happy Black History Month, Jimmy. Facts. Good looking, bro. Appreciate that.
come. But because some
Happy
of them
Black
just
History
can't
Month.
control themselves, so they don't come. But when we all together on some shit like that, dog, it's been like that for over 20 some years. Leave it at home because regardless of who wrong or who right, the whole hood liable to smash on whoever started.
Nah, that's
A motherfucker gotta respect hood day before because of what it's for, homie. It's the camaraderie of the hood.
no for
Celebrate dead
sure.
homies and all that. So it shouldn't be nothing that go down in the hood.
Baby Runner said, y'all gotta change the narrative. Y'all said Wack was no good. Y'all said he couldn't pull up to his own hood. It doesn't matter what anybody says. It doesn't matter if he paid his hood to be there. At the end of the day, he showed up. He was there. Nobody is bigger than a program. If they say he's good, then he's a part of the B team. And it's nothing I or you can do anything about it.
Oh, for
Because if
sure.
if you all bad,
Listen, we can't listen. You heard what Two Gangster for YouTube said. If his hood allow him back in the hood, nigga, he's all good. Whoever people outside his hood could feel what they want to feel about whatever. But in his hood, he accepted, nigga. He came to hood day, nigga. Everybody know if you could pull up to your hood, whether it's on a hood day, any other day. If you could pull up to your hood, then nigga, you good. All that shit niggas is chatting about is just chatter if you could pull up to your hood. It's a fact.
My nigga.
My nigga. But yeah, if you can pull up to your hood, then you know what I'm saying? We can't say nothing about Wack. He put up to his hood day.
listen, bro. If you all bad, you all bad, bro.
It's
You
not
feel
that
me?
y'all bad.
Nah, that's how that's no. Let's not let's not backtrack. And I ain't trying to sit up here and be, but let's keep it real though. On 40 crib, if you are nigga the perspective the narrative online is that
He's
Wack is all
bad.
bad
Yeah, in his hood.
in
But
his hood,
so like I
right?
said,
On hood, and then he pull up, so we're not gonna backtrack and be like, well, no, he's not all bad in his hood. No, that's what niggas is saying. That's what niggas is saying.
But
You need to
listen.
stop with that narrative and come with a new narrative. At the end of the day, that's Damu issues. I don't know what they got going on in their hood.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie though. I feel that though. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's this? Unregistered vehicle traffic stop ends in arrest and threats. She got some nice ones.
On August 21st, 2023, an officer with the Orlando Police Department was on proactive patrol.
If you're on your fields, give me a second.
I can't even see the AS where the line is right here. There's a little...
I ain't even gonna lie. We not watching this whole back end footage. We gotta see what I saw in that thumbnail. Her shits were... Headlights was on. God damn. Whoa. Those is nice.
Find you. I'm gonna fight when I get
Those are nice.
You're resisting.
You're resisting. Stop resisting.
Stop.
You said, do I got music tonight? I could play. I ain't recording nothing new. I ain't recording nothing new since last night. It was last night I was on here, right? I ain't recording nothing new since last night, I don't think. Yo, them shits is nice. You see them headlights, nigga? Nah, her shits was...
We'll handle that in a minute.
Shut up and get in the car.
Bro, yours. I'll find you.
Nah. He just looking down right at them joints. He can't help it. He can't help but to make eye contact with them Jones.
I'm gonna fight when I get the fuck out of jail. I'm gonna fight who the fuck you are.
Stop
I'm gonna fight who the fuck you are.
Stop.
I'm not
His nose is dumb big. What the fuck?
resisting. I'm standing here.
Nigga 88 said, I'm not looking. Your wife must be right there. Shout out to Mrs. 88.
Okay, just stop. I'm gonna fight who the fuck you are. Let's see what you want to tell her. Oh, or I can have a walk over here and I can walk over here. I was just trying to talk.
See her.
He's on her phone.
I'm taking the vehicle when you go down.
I ain't even gonna lie. We watched this badge cam for one reason. I ain't even gonna lie. And I think they end up seeing him. Look. They blur that shit out.
Oh, okay. He's on,
What? She what?
Me.
Oh.
Yeah, that we watched that badge cam for one reason. I'm not gonna lie. Sorry, Mari. 22-year-old realizes she just ruined her life. We might watch that, but what else we got? I had some topics pulled up. Ruby Rose body list. Oh, the real reason Whack 100 has beef with the 8 Trey gangsters all over this.
Like I say, anybody that get on this internet and talk about what they gonna do, more than likely not gonna do nothing. Seeing that they making content and trying to get their internet debut. Whack 100 is the topic again, and it seemed like he got the young 8 Trey gangsters ready. Well, they say they ready to do something over what he been saying about Aunt Hefe. Now, this is the thing, man. These is 2 grown men. I think they know how to handle their own issues, but when you got young homies from your sections, sometimes they want to prove themselves to the big homie, and sometimes they'll take on that mission. So Whack got to be careful, got to be real careful. And like I say, when they get on this internet, it be ego driven. When they see it, I ain't got to do nothing. Then that's the mentality that got a whole lot of people unaligned and smoked out here with that same mentality. When I see things like this, I don't take it for granted. I pay attention to it, and I say, you know what? What if these guys is telling the truth? What if they is the ones that we be talking about, them young dudes that get on here and just, they don't care about getting caught? What if that's them right there? I would be very careful, because it ain't nothing for them to go straight up there with a big homeboy at one day. Even if he say don't worry about it, they could just follow him. They could put a tracker up under his car and follow him straight there and know where the location at and just sit out there, camp, and get they man. This might get real vicious. But anyway, man, y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Let's go check it out and see what they talking about. Let's go. All right, this is the Ruler Report, man. Let's see what he talking about, man. Let's go.
I meant to play this video first over on BT Media. Some of young Aunt Hefe's homies actually with some words for Whack 100 concerning the whole young Aunt Hefe situation, the whole young Aunt Hefe beef. And this is what these, this is what they had to say. These some 8 trays.
I hate
Whack 100 ain't on nothing. Cuz ain't go nowhere. Ain't on nothing with the crib. Adam, nigga.
Loud and clear.
Right. Cuz talking on young and dog, cuz the whole. You know, Whack 1 weasel, cuz. You know, cuz can't do nothing with my big bro. We gon' beat cuz ass. Whack, fuck you talking about, nigga? You was a nobody. You can't.
All right.
Hefe got
we gonna speak
ends,
on it.
right?
We gonna talk about it. Never let nobody know what you gonna do. If you gonna do it, just do it. Don't give them a heads up.
Right.
Because now they waiting on you know how to prepare for when you come. You never get nobody a heads up. Element of surprise. Surprise them. You don't tell them. That's where you messed up at. Because now everybody know. Everybody. Even everybody on the internet.
Weasel.
Thousands of people. Millions of people. They know now.
You even go to your hood, nigga. Stop playing with Ant, nigga. Stop playing with real locs, cuz. Come get your square old ass, nigga. You better stop playing for some young niggas. Come show you what we about.
Now these little niggas ain't got nothing to lose. They sitting on the steps
at some apartment complex in their neighborhood.
Right.
You know what I mean? I ain't gonna try to pocket watch them, but at the end of the day, like they ain't got a goddamn thing to lose.
Nothing to lose.
They vouching Young and Hefe. These be the little niggas you need to be worried about. You don't need to be worried about the Young and Hefes. These are young crash outs who don't care how many like bodyguards or security guards or whatever you got around you. They don't even care if you got the blick on you. They coming with blick too. We just gonna shoot it out, die about it. You know what I mean? These are young niggas you need to be worried about.
All right, let me put my 2 cents in on it. This is what I got to say about it. Them are the ones you got to worry about. And yes, they said
He right, bro. My little niggas is on go. Little niggas is dumb. My little niggas in my hood, I be having to tell them niggas like, listen, man, this 2026 gang. We got to figure out different shit. You can't just be kill, slide. Little niggas is different, bro. I'm telling you, you got to remember, bro, the same shit we was on growing up, that same gangster shit we was on growing up, they going through that now. And they feel like, can't nobody tell me I ain't doing what I want to do. You know what I mean?
on the steps. I remember sitting on the steps just like that with nothing to do, high out of my mind, wait for somebody to come through so we can handle our business or decide if we want to go somewhere and handle our business. That's the thing of the past. I used to think like that. Now, you can look at these dudes and tell they ready for some action. They ready to step their name up and step their game up by getting a man. I'm listening to them, and it sound like they serious to me. I wouldn't take these guys for a joke.
Meteorite face, cuz got a meteor face, cuz on the set. We gonna show that nigga what this shit about, nigga. Chewed up dog bone looking ass nigga. We ain't worried about that nigga, cuz. Only place you can go is to ass, nigga. You can't go nowhere else.
I'm going on TikTok. Mine's right there with Tori. Mine's right there with Tori, so they don't know where I'm at.
Man, fuck that nigga, man.
No, I'm talking about in general.
That nigga's a real bub.
No, because you got to pop your shit. Look, let these niggas know. My mama, look, we finna go do it, dude. We finna do it up.
Nah, you can't put that shit in front of my camera, cuz.
So where I'm gonna put it? Alright, I'm gonna hold on like this.
Tell that nigga Wack to come to the Trace talking that.
Oh, you talking spicy?
Ain't nobody going over there. Nobody ain't listen, now y'all lost. This is where you lost me at. When you tell somebody to pull up.
Nigga, yes, they live in that building. This projects. This is they jacks. They live in this jacks. At least one of them. They at one of their crib. They at one of their building.
Why would somebody pull up over there knowing how crazy it is over there? Nobody's going over there, man. Do he got a YouTube channel? Because I just heard this dude right here say, man, don't put that in front of my camera, man. So it sounds like they might be trying to start their YouTube channel. What better name to use than Wack's name? Everybody on the internet using that. It makes money. It's some channels that do it every day, all day. That's where the money at. Yeah. At least some of these dudes know how to follow the algorithm and get the money. Even though this is low-hanging fruit, this is small content. It's not like some of the big content.
No, you don't. Nigga 88 said, I wish I owned a Section 8 housing with YNs in it. No, you don't. Why would you want to own that? You don't want to own that. You want to own some shit you don't even want to go to? If you go there, nigga, you know that means it's shootings happening. Niggas getting shot up on this side. Niggas gonna have beef with the other side of the projects. One side of the building got beef with the other side of the building. It's gonna be shootouts and shit. You won't even ever go there.
That do hundred thousands of views. This a couple of dollar content, and some of these dudes, they gonna get them a couple of dollars off of it, man. Let's see where this going, man.
He talk.
You come here.
I ain't shit. I ain't coming to nobody's hood talking crazy. I mean, come on now, now we know Wack. Y'all asking for some you know what I mean? Like, come on, that request is not gonna be fulfilled. Wack 100 or nobody else is coming to the 8 trays. Talking about pull up. Nah.
Anywhere over here in any section of the 8 trays, the far, the back, west, the north, the south, we gonna beat your ass. Beat that nigga ass. 2-1. Cuz ain't gonna do that. Cuz, Cuz tucked up. Enjoying this BBL. 2-1.
Stop.
They got a BBL?
He did go to his hood yesterday. See, now listen, man. At first we could crack jokes, we could talk, but that's out now. He can't go to. We just seen him in his hood yesterday. We got to come with some new stuff, y'all. It got to be some new content now because that will make y'all look crazy at this point. When y'all say, man, he can't go to the, and he went to his hood yesterday. So it make y'all look crazy when you get to talk. Maybe they didn't see it. Maybe this video was done yesterday. Maybe they didn't know. Maybe they didn't see it yet. Let's go.
Tell the niggas, fool. They think you lying to these niggas.
Yeah,
they think you lying or something, fool.
To that nigga Wack, he come
They think you lying or something, bro.
Stupid ass. What? Man, you ain't gonna say all that, man. You good. Come over here. Yeah, come on over here. Get an interview. We want to do an interview with Wack. Tell him to come to the A-Trace. Tell him
They trying to throw Wack a party. Somebody said game rules are meant to manipulate the members. Mark 100 thinks his word is gang law.
All right, so this is what I want to say. What y'all think in the comment section? Do y'all think these are some guys that's trying to get their YouTube channel because they is on the internet? It seemed like they definitely put this here for it to be heard, for it to be seen. If you really was going to do something, I don't think you would load up a video unless you was trying to load up your bank account. That's what I think. What y'all think, man? And also, I got something else I want to say about this, man. After you get on the internet and you go at somebody like this and you make these type of videos, a year or two from now, we cannot see y'all meeting up with these guys and then y'all shaking hands and then y'all partying, but y'all ain't did nothing that y'all said y'all was gonna do. The internet don't forget. Once you put it on here, all we got to do is go back down, look for it, just type it in. And y'all gonna pop up, and like Charleston White, when Charleston White was on here dissing all the Crips, dissing all the Bloods, dissing Nipsey Hussle, dissing everybody in the worst way. And then we seen some of these rips and we seen some of these Damu shaking hands with him, laughing, celebration. Let you know that it was all for content, man. Don't get caught up in this, man. Get your bag, man. If anything, don't get a body bag, man. Let's get back to this.
They going to interview with Cuz. Tell him you want to come to St. Andrews Park, where you want to go.
Or Manchester, Normandy, Louisiana Chicken or something.
Florence and Normandy.
Or Silver Dollar or something.
Let us know. We're going to give you a personal
Rouse. You can meet us at Rouse in the parking lot.
Niggas ain't playing about Big Bro, though.
Raps and parking lots got cameras.
Real shit.
Maybe they don't care. This them YNs. They don't care.
Cuz ain't ready. Cuz ain't even no nigga like that. Cuz ain't on YA level. Cuz ain't no caliber. Cuz caliber.
Now, Wack claimed that Young and Hefe ain't no joint from his neighborhood, but you know what I mean? Like whoever these little niggas is right here, you know what I mean? They standing on it for Young and Hefe.
They definitely riding for him. They didn't say and Hefe. They said the real. They said the name they know him by. I guess this they little homies. You don't see too many dudes that's on the internet and they little homies is stepping up for him. I think that might be the only one that we done seen so far where the young homies have said, man, we ain't going for that, man. Quit playing with the homie. Because all he got to do is this. Snap his finger. That's what it seemed like to me. And they gonna go. Man, leave these dudes alone, man.
Anyway, why you can go back and forth with a nigga. Is beneath,
I didn't understand what was going on.
I understand the YouTube.
I didn't understand though. I didn't understand.
Niggas want to play, but niggas don't know till they bark up the wrong tree. Now niggas gonna be dumbing it down. Niggas trying to steer the narrative, all that, cuz. But nigga ain't going for all that shit. So cuz.
I hate Stone.
Wack 100 ain't on nothing. Cuz ain't go nowhere. Ain't on nothing with the.
Man, when the streets go to the internet, man, what else we got, man?
I'm gonna stop it right there. And I'm going to say this before I get up out of here, man. Back in the days, man, if they had cameras, you probably would have had some guys that would have did the same thing that these young dudes is doing. The difference is back then they had spray paint. They used to paint on the walls, cross people's hood out, and then they'd put their name up under there. And if you didn't know these people by their name, that's the only way you had to been known back in the days. Your name had to been ringing bells. If your name was ringing bells, you was a hood superstar. If didn't nobody know you, you wasn't doing nothing. That's how they knew who you was back then. Nowadays, they got this camera. They don't know you by your name no more. They know you by your face, and that's more dangerous. We don't need to know your name. We just need to know your face. And if you easy recognizable, there you go. Right.
Hold on. Let's go back to that 2 Gangsta for YouTube video. Did I exit out already? Let me see. Let me go, because I think he got some other shit we need to watch. I want to watch the Wack 100 pulled up to his other shit. I think he posted some shit about that. Which one was it? Damn, where is it? There you go, right here. I think he had one all whack pulling up to his hood. Whack one that pulls up to his hood. There you go.
What it do, YouTube? What it do? Now, I'm not gonna lie. This one right here caught me off guard because even I thought he was no good. I honestly thought he was banned from his hood. Wax surprised a lot of us because he actually went to his hood day. Surprisingly, I guess his status is good and he's a real member of the Pacoima Paru.
You think I can't go to my neighborhood down there when I don't even, nigga, what is that? What are you talking about? Wack gonna get up and go when he won't, leave when he won't. What I do is I take my homies to UK. I take them to Miami. I take them to London and Thailand and Dubai. Now that's what I do. I take the ghetto other places. But what the you mean I can't? Who have you ever been to my neighborhood? No. So where you get that from? A dude on YouTube. Has a dude on YouTube been in my neighborhood? No. Well, how you know where I can and can't go?
I never heard of that. So by you being that, you was making a statement saying that you could go wherever you want to go.
No, I wasn't making a statement. I go a lot of places every day. I don't just put where I'm at. I don't put what food I'm eating. That's some amateur shit.
Wax said he laughs when people tell him that he can't go back to his hood because the people that's right next to him that you see with him every day are the same people that runs his hood. Wax said if he wanted to run his hood that he would run his hood, but he doesn't got time for any of that. So he lets the little homies run the hood.
My right and left hand run my neighborhood. Hear me. I don't run my neighborhood because I don't apply myself like that. My niggas that's with me every day run, make all the decisions of that neighborhood. So I want you to do the math. If the niggas that's with Wack every day run the neighborhood, Chuck, what you mean I can't go to my neighborhood? The niggas that run my neighborhood is with me every day. I'm fighting them niggas because I'm trying to get them niggas out of the neighborhood.
Wax said if it wasn't for him, that his hood wouldn't be alive today. According to him, he put his hood on the map. Wax said he started a crew within his hood. It was called Baby Gangsters. He said you can Google it up. They were known for laying down a lot of bodies. He said we live in a city where it's 3% blacks. So how do you think we survived all those years?
Now I'm a nigga that come from running that neighborhood. Like I ran yards. You ain't never heard a story of a nigga taking nothing. All the story. I'm not a dope dealer. My rep was violence, right? All my little homies, they my homies' daughters and sons. So when they see me, they call me Uncle Wack. Why? Because when they was in the first grade, right, that's who I was to them. If it wasn't for my movement, my clique, and my era, that neighborhood wouldn't be there today. Because when you niggas start smoking Primos and smoking that pipe, you left teenagers there to go to war against grown-ass men. And I was the only nigga in position, getting money like a grown man, resources of a grown man, put together a team that could fight the grown men. It's a crew out there called Baby Gangsters. This was leaving bodies on the freeways. You can Google that shit. Body left on 210 freeway, Silmar, California, on fire. They knew our work. We wasn't dope dealers. We wasn't none of that shit. Niggas knew what we did.
Now here's Wack at his hood day. Y'all let me know what you guys think.
Niggas say he's self-snitching, eh? Hey, that was back in the day. That's old work. man. You can't say Wack don't go to his hood. That's what you can't say, man. Wack 100 lets young ants rivals know where he lives. Oh, shit. Shout out to Gangsta for YouTube. He usually the life of the party. Wack seems off here. He usually the life of the party. You right. He seemed like he was low-key chilling, just vibing. He wasn't extra.
What it do, YouTube? What it do? Man, Wack is out here playing a dirty game. Today he was talking spicy, my boy. He said Young Ant told him that Sporty Face got DP. He said put that on A-Trade that I'm lying. He said you pretend to be EP spicy. And Wack is out here playing a dirty game. Today he was talking spicy, my boy. He said Young Ant told him that Sporty Face got DP. He said put that on A-Trade that I'm lying. He said you pretend to be his friend, but stay talking bad about him behind his back.
So NFA told Wack that Sporty Face got DP'd. These niggas is grown men, mind you. 45 plus getting DP'd.
It looks like Wack is trying to get those two to go at it.
Just fake motherfuckers. Them niggas sitting at the table talk about each other. And Hefe talks about Sporty Face. It's weird. See, I know what's going on.
They all get along.
Man, and Hefe talks about that nigga like a dog.
What?
Tell that nigga put that on A-Trade Gangsta Crippy and tell me, yeah, Wack on A-Trade. I was on the phone when the nigga was getting DP'd. Talk about he to get DP'd. I was on the phone listening to the nigga get DP'd, talking to a nigga from 40s. So when I see this type of shit, right? You gotta put my shoes on, right? A dude
Wack
that's
ain't
been
lying.
around.
Wack ain't lying. What, yo, they talking spicy, my boy. Yo, he using my word. Spicy is my word, nigga. That's some Bronx shit. Spicy, some Bronx shit. We say that. They be talking spicy. We've been saying that since like 2010. But yeah, Wack 100 ain't lying. If Wack say that Hefe told him that Sporty Face got DP'd and he was there for it, then Wack, I believe Wack on that. I don't not believe Wack.
My circle is ancient because they been with and tell me about that nigga like a dog.
What?
And Hefe talks about Sporty Face. It's weird. See, I know what's going on.
They all get along.
Man, and Hefe talks about that nigga like a dog.
What?
Oh, you said he from NY? Oh, he might be.
Tell that nigga put that on A-Trade Gangsta Crippy and tell me, yeah, Wack on A-Trade. I was on the phone when the nigga was getting DP'd. Talk about he to get DP'd. I was on the phone listening to the nigga get DP'd, talking to a nigga from 40s. So when I see this type of shit, right? You gotta put my shoes on, right? A dude that's been around. My circle is ancient because they been with me 20, 25 years or better. I didn't weed it out, that type of shit. So when I see these type of dudes sitting next to each other, it's funny to me.
Wack is acting like Smokey from Friday. He said he got mind control over Young Ant because he can make him do anything he wants. Wack told him that he's gonna get DP'd, and the very next day, Young Ant shows up at the park. He said that's exactly what I wanted you to do. Wack said a grown man don't gotta prove himself to nobody. He said he got mind control over Young Ant.
I've never seen a street dude write like that and say, the Bloods bonded together to go down to whatever to attack the Crips. We don't talk like that. We don't use that terminology. Any Crip, real Crip is never going to say we got attacked by anybody. This is designed to fuck with a person's mental. This is all I see this. And when I can move this dummy and say, yeah, that's why your hood go DP you. And at 8:30 in the morning, you walking around your park, I'm laughing like a motherfucker. I'm laughing. I'm slapping R&B on the ass.
All right, but at least NFA, at least we know what NFA on, nigga. He like, what? DP? I'll pop him out hood tomorrow. Fuck is you talking about, nigga?
And baby, Go make me a smoothie. I'm laughing. I'm sitting here trolling. Think about it. I went and found an ET and a fucking Geico lizard with his picture, right?
Now here's the part where things get spicy. Wax said he's not scared to fight young Ant. He said you know the time that he be up at no jumper. All you gotta do is pull up and we can fight. Then Wack let everybody know that Ant stays in the main street. Main Street is alliance with the neighborhood Crips. Basically, Wack is letting the neighborhoods know that a Trey is living in y'all hood. He's trying to get them to do the
what?
Pull up and we can fight. Then Wack let everybody know that Ant stays in the main street. Main Street is alliance with the neighborhood Crips. Basically, Wack is letting the neighborhoods know that a Trey is living in y'all hood. He's trying to get them to do the dirty work. Wack said, all because of me, you're gonna move into a new house. Because that house might not be safe for you anymore. Man, things are getting spicy, my boy.
Do you plan on squabbling and have that?
Anybody step in front of me gonna get hands put on them.
But you won't go meet up with them?
Kate, no little penguin midget nigga move me. I'm a G, man. You can't.
So if he wants a fade, what is he supposed to do?
Run into me. He know where to find me. Have it, bro. We post flyers. If it's that serious, listen. This is what I'm gonna guarantee you. And that heifer ain't no goddamn fool. We know what he dealing with. All you gotta do, anybody gotta do, is approach me. You gonna get everything you looking for, whatever you looking for. You live in a motherfucking spot to where in the cameras on, you can see your shelves and your countertop left to right. You in the Matchbox over there off 85th. All you did was trigger all them niggas over there who don't like you for whatever reason. I'm finna make him move now. That's my next move. I've been playing with nigga. You on 85th on the wrong side of the 110, boy. Chill out. I'm making you move now. Spend a little moving money. Boy, you over there in the main streets, boy. You on the wrong side of the 110. Chill out. They don't like you over there. Think I'm gonna have a 100 side logo put on his door.
Nah. Wack out here playing dirty, huh? What's this? Bloods and Pyrus put a green light on King Pill. Summoning for the put off. Damn.
What it do, YouTube? What it do? It's a sad day in America. King Pill has officially been voted off the island. He's no longer from Peru. They say he's a bad representation of the set. They say he's dirty and make the B team look bad, but I seen this coming from miles away. King Pill actually feels betrayed by the Bloods. My boy said if he could have went back in time, that he would have been a Crip, because according to him, the Bloods ain't loyal.
Nigga be minding his own business. It's always a homie that's hating on it. It ain't never a Crip, nigga. That's why I'm about to start hooking with the Crips more. It's always a homie hating on the Crips. Ain't never on here hating, blood. Never. You don't never just got no random Crips saying shit. Always nigga who think he the hardest blood in the world.
King Pill knew that the Bloods was gonna vote him off the island. So instead of waiting for it to happen, my boy decided to drop his flag. It's kinda like when you know that you're gonna get fired. So instead of waiting, you tell the boss that I quit. It's one of those type of situations.
Yo, look, check this out. I want to get on here and I want to let everybody know that I'm finna become a full-time fighter. I'm putting the gangs down and I'm putting the guns down. And I'm picking the gloves up. I'm folding my flag. I'm dropping my flag. I'm leaving with flying colors. No smut on my jacket. You know what I mean? Tap in with me. If anybody feel any kind of way about me saying I'm dropping my flag and folding my flag up, I'm becoming a full-time fighter and a full-time father. If you feel any kind of way, tap in with Friday Night Fades and sign up to get it in with me.
ATM Richie was the only Damu that liked King Pill, but now ATM Richie is coming for his head. Pause. ATM Richie said he needs that fade.
Hey, you foul on the dead homies, King Pill. I just put you on my song. Don't run, dead homies. Now you talking about you.
This is the same nigga who said he be putting bitches in cages and all that. Never quit, always get laid off. Never quit, always get laid off. Easier to collect unemployment, but not in gangbanging.
Folding up your flag, you dropping your flag, nigga, you a big busted up. Bozo the clown, nigga, the clown of 2026 on the dead homies. Your Paru card is revoked. I got your oh my mama, you going on Camp Capone, popping it, talking about your daddy a crip. Your daddy ain't no mother crip, nigga. You get on Camp Capone talking about you a blood and a crip. You been hood hopping this whole time. First you paint your mother face pink, now you a hood hop on Camp Capone. Your daddy a crip. You used to run the crips. On the dead homies, your B-Dog card revoked. You was not from Pyro. Keep 456 out your mouth. Keep Sangle out your mouth. Keep Damu out your mouth. Keep B-Team out your mouth.
A Sacramento Blood tapped in. He said the next time King Pill gets locked up, that he's gonna be running with the 2 fivers in PC because the Bloods no longer support him. The Bloods is gonna treat him like he's a Crip. King Pill is officially a non-affiliate. My boy is a tuna now.
King Pill gonna end up on that 50-50 yard blood. He is not Paru. Hard blood.
Oh, everything. That nigga
Homies, I need that for real.
Nigga voted him off the island for sure.
Talking about his dad was man. Why you lying on that man? You feel me?
Talk about his daddy was a crip. Nigga, snatch your daddy draws.
Hey, that's crazy, blood. He said he's a boxer now.
Right, and ain't caught no fade.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, blood?
Blood in, blood out. You on the dead.
Yeah, nigga, talking about you dropped your flag, nigga.
So you found God?
I ain't your blood. I ain't your homie.
Did you find God?
He's a 2-5. Shut up. He's a PC for saying shit like that, blood.
The Bloods say that King Pill doesn't get any fade because you're no longer a homie. You're an enemy of the state. Your B card has been revoked. Your B card has insufficient funds. We no longer offer you our service. You're excommunicado. They said take that tattoo off your body. Man, things are starting to get spicy, my boy.
What I miss?
All the homies gotta know, all the homies for real, blood, in the land. That nigga Pill, since he DMing you and DMing people, no matter where blood go, I don't give a fuck blood go to the brims, whatever. Blood ain't no blood no more on Bloods. We gonna fuck over that nigga.
That's on Bloods. If you a real homie, that's on my mama. Like, and we have a misunderstanding on Bloods. You could get a fade, but it's like on Bloods, you is not conducting yourself like a homie on Blood Gang, so you get treated like nothing. Like
bad people.
Bad peoples. Period.
He getting treated like bad people. GM, when they catch him, hang by the cross.
And I heard Blood talking about whoever got a problem with.
You got this nigga talking like this from a cell. You got this nigga baby B Brazy talking like this from a cell, gang. Like, bro.
Blood not banging. They can pull up the Friday night fights like, nigga, you don't. Man.
That's definitely a bad look, though. I ain't gonna lie to him.
Cleats in the field. They don't know how real it can get.
Tell
I
them,
grew
Phil.
up around the Crips. Yeah, I grew up around the Crips. I used to be a Crip.
What?
Yeah, my daddy a Crip general. Yeah, I grew up around Crip to wear bulletproof vests and shoes in their neck. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie to you, Cam. When I was about 11 or 12 years old.
From a cell is crazy. Facts.
I used to be a Crip. Before I was a big Paru blood general, I was a Crip. I was a Crip. Like Crip Mag. 5-5 Crip.
Hell nah.
I was in general in LA. A lot of to tell you this. Nobody ever brung this up because I'm such a general from California. Was never brung this to nobody attention. But when I was around 10 to 12 years old, I used to be a...
What's the good old big deal with the good old people, man? It's your boy Young and Hefe. Don't care about number what your check say. Make sure you go ahead, like and subscribe, because it don't cost you nothing to press that button.
East Coast, my name Infant. We all chilling.
No, man, it's the halfway and the half effect. We're going to commentate.
Long story short, and his son was my best friend, best cousin. So long story short, we all chilling on my granny porch. I'm saying I'm from 69th Street. I'm saying I'm from 69 East Coast. My name Infant Snoop. I'm going under my dad name on Bloods. When he come from Vegas and he come to
On Bloods. How you gonna say on Bloods after you just said I used to be a Crip? Fuck going on?
LA, he pull up in the Yukon, big ass chain on, LA fitted on. He jump out the car in front of 20 other little Crips my age. He get out the car, and everybody's scared of me. Everybody know I'm the hardest little Crip around here. He get out the car. My uncle probably like 30 years old. He ain't even really my blood uncle. He from East Coast Crypto. He from 11-8. Named Stefan. On Bloods, dark skin, long nose. Y'all know who I'm talking about. He on the porch. He on my grandma's porch. Soon as my dad walk up, he like, hey, cuz, you know Mook took your name? My childhood name was Mook. I don't know who gave me that name, but they called me Mook. I guess I was a stupid little baby. They called me Mook. I don't know what they come up with this name. I heard the shit on Lion King when the Simba said something about the stars and the kings in the sky, and Timon said, what Mook told you that? You feel me? But long story short, my uncle Stefan tell my dad, hey, you know Mook claiming Infant Snoop, you know he claiming your name? He like, hell no, cuz he ain't hard enough. Say that in front of all the kids right there, and all the kids that listen to me. If I say we finna go shoot some shit, if I say we finna go rob the store, whatever I say.
Nigga, daddy said, hell nah, cuz he ain't hard enough.
And he say that in front of everybody. And I'm like, what? You feel me? And that right there is what turned me off to like really hating Crips, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? But you gotta understand, this is how I grew up. I grew up on 83rd my whole life. I grew up on 83rd between Main and Broadway my whole life. So a lot of my family members is Crips. That's just how it was, you feel me? My first time holding a pistol, a Crip, my Uncle Lala from 76 East Coast, put the pistol in my hand when I was 8 years old.
So this interview right here, right? And I could be wrong, just giving my opinion. I'm thinking this interview right here has prompted and trumped other things that have not been spoke on. So he dropped this interview, right? Exposed that he was a Crip. Now, I want to say this is not the first time that this has been said. Now, I don't have to go on a Rolodex and go months down the line back into 2025 or whatever the case may be and see exactly when it was said, but I know it's been a million hats being worn, whether it was a pimp hat, whether it was nail polish, or whatever the case may be. But, oh, yeah, so basically it's obvious people has it wrong. So the story that came about that he was a Crip somewhere out there in San Bernardino, you know what I'm saying? Or at least he was running with some Crip dudes out there, hanging with them, Crip clicking or whatever the case may be.
Cute little gems on his sweater. Mike got it from a unisex outlet. Man, don't hate. His sweater cool.
Before he went and joined up with the Power Rules. Now, as he said out his mouth before, he was a 6'9" East Coast Crip, or at least claiming. And he was claiming Infant Snoop. So obviously his daddy is one of the Snoops. His dad didn't have no recollection of him banging East Coast, of him running the block, him beating these dudes up, or having these dudes follow behind him as he exposed and saying that these dudes would do anything for him. If he told him to grab a pistol, go get cracking, he had that
nigga said it's gay. Whatever, nigga.
Much power at that age. Now, however, seems like his pops pull up on the block one of these days, and one of his pops' homeboys tell him like, hey, man, you know your son banging a set. Said his pops off the rip like, hey, man, ain't no way he not hard enough. Say he not hard enough in front of all his little crew members or anything like that. And I guess that, denounced them and demeaned them to where it made him.
Right, his own daddy ain't vouch for him. That's crazy.
Have a hatred towards his father and the Crips. And allegedly out his mouth, he went up and joined the Bloods. I mean, I can't say what was going on in his mind or how he was living and, what prompted him to do what he did. But obviously his daddy turned him down made him go turn to Bloods and hate Crips in his whole entirety. Now, it looked like that this interview had brought on other stuff. You
said his whole entirety.
Saying I'm pretty sure his chats was flooding with Trader and other Bloods. Like, man, I knew you was a turncoat. I knew you was funny. I guarantee you some of the people who wasn't going against him and was some of his main supporters in the beginning probably have came out and said things to him. All right, oh man this, oh man that. But I know they tripping because after this interview, now we got King Pill coming on record saying this. And I guarantee you, if this not a play, it definitely have something to do with this interview that just dropped. That's just my opinion of the fact of the matter.
Out. I want to get on here and I want to let everybody know that I'm finna become a full-time fighter. I'm putting the gangs down and I'm putting the guns down and I'm picking the gloves up. I'm folding my flag. I'm dropping my flag. I'm leaving with flying colors. No smut on my jacket. You know what I mean? Tap in with me. If anybody feel any kind of way about me saying I'm dropping my flag and folding my flag up, I'm becoming a full-time fighter and a full-time father. If you feel any kind of way, tap in with Friday Night Fades and sign up to get it in with me. I'm dropping the flag.
Y'all know how I go in this media
This nigga still got chicken on the fucking lip.
space, right? So one of the good old supporters sent this to me or made sure that this got to me and I seen this. So when I first seen it, I really didn't want to open it up because I don't have time for any of the theatrics. And I'm like, man, obviously this dude is saying something with my name in his mouth if one of the supporters sent it to me. So going against my better judgment, I looked down at the title and I seen something with some non-affiliate stuff. That's what made me jump into this segment. I opened it up, look in there, and what just came out of his mouth is what I heard. Now, like I said, with dealing with this character, you don't know what's fake and what's serious and how to take stuff. So even when I heard and seen this, I'm like, dude trolling. He's trolling again, trying to get motion or get himself moving in the algorithm again. Because I just find it to be true that he went out here, Slide first, all these videos, creating all this madness, dissing other gangs, and just the clown stuff that was being promoted on camera by him and a camp of dudes that he kept with him. I'm like, man, this got to be some type of ploy or plot. And it still could be, but I kind of did believe it a little bit once he started saying, hey, man,
Alright, I don't know what this nigga talking about. I ain't gonna lie to your ass. What's the Whack 100 pops out of this?
One of the biggest knocks on Whack 100, aside from the fact that everybody call him the feds, know he the feds, know he do a lot of telling, dry telling, sneak snitch.
Shout out to Byron Blake.
Whatever you want to call it. One of the biggest knocks on him is he always in everybody business, but he never in his own hood business. That's one of the main things people are. And to be fair, a lot of his ops or whatever you want to call them, whenever he get into it with somebody, they always say, go back to your hood. Let me see you go back to your hood. You can't even go to your hood. Well, Wack decided he was going to flex. He decided he was going to flex this time. So he's...
I got you. We're going to tap in with a couple boys after this.
Say, hold on, blood. Let me go pull up on the homies real quick. I'll be right back. I be you. You know how Wack be getting down, how he get to talking when he trying to put on. So, yeah. He decided he was going to make an appearance. Check this out.
Nigga, Turf Day 2-1, nigga, in this motherfucker. Nigga, what they talking about? The homie don't come to the set. It's the hood day. These niggas silly as a motherfucker, man. Look at this shit. Nigga, the hood day. Nigga, in this motherfucker, man. Gang with members, man. members in this motherfucker, man. Nothing but members, huh, I told you niggas nothing but members in this motherfucker, man.
I watch TV, man. Hey, 12 folks coming in there. You already know. Damn.
Come on, yeah. In this motherfucker, man. They gonna hate this. Fucking dope. Now I'm gang. Nigga, yeah, turf day. We in this motherfucker up. Nigga, fucking nigga.
Now, I can't be the only one who feels like Wack was looking a tad bit uncomfortable in that setting. He looked like he didn't want to smile too much. He didn't want to look. He's just standing there looking around. He didn't look comfortable at all. But I got to keep it real. When it comes to his hood, this is like a major black eye. You know, Wack been around here keeping up a lot of nonsense. He been getting caught exposing fake paperwork. He listed all through Big U paperwork as a victim. We heard what Big U had to say about him before he turned himself in. We watched it happen. Wack literally told us that Big Dale, the informant, contacted him, told him that he was cooperating against Big U. Wack then turned around and orchestrated a phone call between Big Dale and Loose Cannon, in which Loose Cannon explains to Dale that he doesn't have a problem with him and that the only reason he did things that he did is because of Big U. Dale says that's fine with him. Wack says this is what I wanted. This is the reason I wanted to bring y'all together so y'all can be on one page. Dale then goes back to the feds and tells them that, you know, Loose Cannon sent Big U them at him. Big U sent Loose Cannon them at him and basically makes Big U out to be this big gang leader. It's obvious what Wack was doing. That's just one instance. We got a million more to speak on, you know, and I ain't saying that we should have saw the DP happen on camera, but it looks crazy for this dude to have all of this stuff going on and then pull up over there and be allowed to be, you know, not just representing, but being represented. You know, dude looked happy as hell to have Wack on camera. The homie, he was willing to say anything good about Wack just for the opportunity to pull his camera out and film him.
Right.
Just for the opportunity to pull his camera out and say, yeah, I'm right here with Wack right now, homie. Who said blood can't come to...
Bro, he still is. You said, wasn't he all over 1090 for a while? Bro, nigga, he still putting belt to ass. He's still putting BTA, 1090 and the cop calling Crip.
To the hood, nigga, on pyro. Y'all know how Wack be talking.
I don't got no issues with Teddy Nash, but the cop calling Crip is just too funny. The name is just too funny, bro. And they said he called the fucking police on his own brother.
And that's how dude was talking. Dude sounded like Wack to me.
That shit crazy.
But yeah.
Calling the police on your own brother is insane.
He popped out at his hood day. I mean, what can the haters say? I mean, they say he can't go back to the hood. Now the question is, does the hood condone these types of activities and actions? And this is why, if you're not a member, you know, it's best to just stay out of the way. Because if somebody else, let's just say a lower ranking member, a new member, a broker member, a member who didn't have no money, if somebody else was out here doing all the stuff that Wack is doing and still claiming to be a real member, man, it'd be hell to tell the captain. Hell to tell the captain. And I'm willing to bet it all on that. Because, believe it or not, selective politics is a thing. And a lot of guys are allowed to get away with certain things because of who they are. Or because they have access and connections to certain things. So I'm interested to hear y'all take on it. My take, this don't really mean nothing. This don't mean that Wack is valid. If anything, it make they hood look a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I ain't saying we should have seen it.
Hey, man. I don't know. I ain't really in the West Coast politics, but if my hood had a Wack 100, my nigga, how would we treat that nigga?
DP happened on camera. But we definitely
But then again, bro, Whack 100, man, if he ain't listen, that case that we know about with him having the guns on him, traveling across state with the, you know what I'm saying, with his brother and all that getting caught up, we know about that case already. We already know about that shit. So it's like, I don't know.
Shouldn't have, you know what I'm saying? We definitely, but you know, can't tell people how to politic in their hood. Maybe they did and just didn't, we didn't see it, you know, but I wouldn't have been in no video with dude or happy to have him out here or showing everybody that he came to the hood and was surrounded by members and nothing happened, because he been representing y'all in a very distasteful way. You know, I never been to y'all hood or really even heard of it until Whack, and
right
now that I heard of it ain't something.
Whack put their hood. I ain't gonna say put their hood on the map, because at least to me, Whack is the reason why I know about that hood, that specific hood. Other than that, I don't really know nobody else who known from that hood. You know what I mean? So he the mascot, like Crip Mac is the mascot of 5-5 Crip.
Something that I really look at as serious. I wouldn't take it serious, you know. I'd be like, all right. I don't feel like I'd be in no danger walking through there. And you ain't supposed to, but at the same time, it's like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. He on here every other day calling somebody a snitch with no paperwork. He got bad paperwork. He on here telling every...
Bro, this background is mad funny. The system of justice on one side, they got him as a detective on one side, and the blood on one side. This shit mad funny.
Everybody, his case got thrown out from illegal search and seizure, and then we see the paperwork and the motion was denied. So it's like a lot of questions that need to be answered, especially when you politic as hard as Whack politic on the internet, as far as exposing people and putting their business and information out there. But I guess we can put an end to the speculation about whether or not his hood supports him and his hood co-signs the activities that he doing. With that said, though, I'm going to wrap this one up. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Make sure y'all hit that hype button for me before y'all get up out of here. Make sure you hit that like button for me before you get up out of here. Like, comment, subscribe, all of that YouTube stuff.
That's crazy. Yeah, man, my boy Whack, man. My boy Whacktivity. You know what I'm saying? But let me see, though. Let's listen to some beats real quick. What kind of beats should we get into? Let's see. Maybe pull a beat up real quick. Pull a beat. Let me see. Let me think. Let's see. Let's see. Maybe. Oh, who this? The End of Paul George. I did hit the like. Let me see. Let me do Gunna type beat. Oh, my bad. You did say Cuff Boys. You did say let's get the Cuff Boys. Let's see what Cuff Boys got going on. Cuff Boys. Let's see. Epstein Files. Epstein Files. Victim Diary names billionaires and stolen babies. What the fuck? The Epstein Files are worse than we even thought.
The DOJ has officially released over 3 million additional pages of the Epstein Files. More than...
Did we watch this already? Let me know if we watch this one.
2,000 videos and 180,000 images are included. There's so much in these files, it's almost impossible to read everything and look at all the pictures and everything. I'm just going to dig in and start reading.
ADA said, we supporting Gunna beats? Nah. Of course we supporting Gunna beats. Nigga, Gunna fire. His music is fire, nigga. That mean the beats is fire.
Look at this website someone made. It's called Epstein Secrets. And it just shows all his relationships with everyone when you click each name. And it's just very powerful people everywhere. I mean, Prince Andrew, Donald Trump over here, 3,100 mentions. Bill Clinton, 1,300 mentions. Hillary Clinton, Elon Musk. I mean, we even got my boy Stephen Hawking over here. Like, come on, Stephen. What you doing on them islands? We all know what that man doing on them islands. Would you look at this? June 2023. Do you have time for a call to discuss a victim who recently came to our attention with connections to Epstein-Maxwell case? This victim has identified other potential traffickers. Remember, the government tells us all day that there's no other people that did anything. So here's an FBI tip line. And
bro, we established that. We know he told, but that don't mean his music not fire, nigga. He making better music than all of them niggas. Nigga, all of them niggas told. What are we talking about? If we really want to talk about it, nigga, if Gunna told, nigga, so did Young Thug. So did, was it Yak Gotti I saw the fucking video of? I think it was Yak Gotti, I think. All them nigga, bunch of them niggas, the only nigga that didn't tell was YFN Lucci, nigga. What are we talking about? Nigga, Gunna music fire. Gunna music fire, though. That's a fact.
this one is obviously a bunch of tips. I mean, people call in and leave tips. So some of it could be horseshit. I mean, that's just how this works, but some of it could be true. You know what I mean? Redacted reported an unidentified female friend who was forced to perform oral sex on President Trump. Approximately.
And Gunna beats be fire. Gunna beats be fire too. The beats he be getting be fire. Nigga 88 said only snitch I supported 6ix9ine. Nah, we supporting Gunna too, my nigga. Fuck that. We supporting Gunna too. I'm declaring it. We supporting Gunna too, gang. That nigga music is fire. 6ix9ine we support because he funny. Listen, I'm supporting 6ix9ine for you, and you gotta support Gunna for me. How about that? I fuck with 6ix9ine though. He funny.
35 years ago in New Jersey, the friend told Alexis that she was 13 to 14 when this occurred, and the friend allegedly bit President Trump while performing oral sex. The friend was allegedly hit in the face after she laughed about biting President Trump. The friend said she was also abused by Epstein. The response from the tip line was spoke with the caller who identified redacted as friend. Lead was sent to Washington office to conduct an interview. Redacted reported she had a friend, redacted, who was a personal assistant to Epstein in Florida from 86 until 91 or 92. This friend shared names with some of the guests at Epstein's parties to include Bill Clinton and Donald Trump. 2 voicemails.
You said 6ix9ine music was fire, man. Yeah, back in the day, like a long time ago. Bro, that was a long time ago though, dog. Like he haven't had a hit in man long. But Gunna is currently making fire music.
Left, no response received on the response. At age 16, while modeling, caller attended 8 parties at Epstein's New York residence. On one occasion, the caller reported she was sexually assaulted by Epstein. On another occasion, 2 twin brothers, Alan and Orrin. Here are the 2 guys that they're talking about in this complaint. They're actually going to trial this week in federal courts, which is wild. Alan and Orrin lured caller and her friend upstairs, but they escaped back downstairs. Caller stated that Orrin R-worded her best friend, and a third brother, Tao, R-worded a 14-year-old girl named Blank. Caller named other individuals in the big orgy with her and other young girls and older Victoria's Secret models, including Bill Clinton and Donald Trump. Online complainant reported she was a victim and witnessed a ST ring at the Trump golf course in Rancho Palos Verdes, California, between 95 and 96. Complainant reported Ghislaine Maxwell as madam and broker for sex parties, clients of whom Epstein, Robin Leach, and Donald Trump. Complainant reported participated in orgies and that some girls went missing, rumored to have been murdered and buried at the facility. Complainant reported being threatened by Trump's then head of security that if she ever talked of what went on there or who she saw, she would end up as fertilizer for the back 9 holes like the other cops. Claims to have video of high-profile sex parties dealing with cartels and having witnessed Robin Leach strangle a young girl to death at a party. But then over here it says for this specific one, she was spoken to and deemed not credible. Wait, hold on. Why is this redacted now? I swear I saw this unredacted. Dude, look. Okay. This is crazy. Now I think I know why they're deleting shit. Additional research showed 3 separate incidents involving police which requested mandatory psychiatric evaluations. But then on the website now, it's redacted. So basically what I just figured out, they posted shit and then they're realizing they should have redacted certain things. They delete it, then re-upload it. I mean, that's what happened here. Claims he was contacted by a female victim of Epstein who wants to publish a book, provided background information for himself, such as working with prominent figures such as Leslie Wexner and Epstein, being pardoned by U.S. president, among several other pieces of information. The victim reportedly knew about criminal activity that occurred in multiple states and on airplanes, and told complainant there were films of prominent men such as Epstein, Clinton, Trump, and that Ghislaine Maxwell was in the videos as well. No probative information. A complainant reported meeting Lisa, I don't know how to pronounce that, I'm an idiot, at a hospital where they were roommates in 2000. She was invited to Epstein's house. She met a model scout named Bobby Cox. While at this party, complainant stated that they all had been invited by Donald Trump to a party at Mar-a-Lago. She wanted to go to the party and was allegedly told by the V name that it was for prostitutes. So this girl overheard about a party to go to Mar-a-Lago, and apparently the guy was like, no, it's for prostitutes, you're not going. When she was 14, Ghislaine Maxwell allegedly approached her about modeling, international travel, and massages. Never reached out to Maxwell because of the offer sounded as if it was most based around modeling, which she was unable to do so. She made a podcast of her story about her encounter with Ghislaine when she was 14. She was spoken to twice. First time she was applied as instructor and went to Epstein's once. Second time called the royal family, was contacting her about images of Prince Andrews. Claims she would send an email to corroborate, no email received. What? Complainant reported his ex-girlfriends, blank, were...
You said Gunna making music in 60 in jail. Hello. Who's 60? Who the fuck is 60? Who the fuck is 60's ass in jail? What's 60 in jail? Crazy, eh? Nah.
Victims of Epstein's, and one was murdered. While working as a limousine driver, a complainant recalled picking up Donald Trump in 95 to take him to Dallas-Fort Worth Airport. During that ride, he recalled hearing some of the things Trump spoke about on his cell phone were very concerning and described being a few seconds from pulling the limousine over, and within a few seconds of him pulling him out of the car and hurting him due to some of the things he was saying. He noted that Trump repeatedly stated the name Jeffrey while on the phone. One of the complainant's ex-girlfriend, blank, told complainant Trump R-worded her, as did Epstein. Voicemail left, no response.
Or you say, Gonna making music in 6ix9ine in jail. Nigga, but the music 6ix9ine made before he went back to jail was trash. I fuck with 6ix9ine though. Like I fuck with him because he's funny. Like let's enjoy him as a character, like as a personality, as a influencer right now. But Gunna music is fire. With all due respect, it's kind of late to eat, sir. You're right, but it's an apple, though. It's 2 apples, but it's an apple. Ain't nothing but some apples, man. You know?
This on the right is the response by the tip line.
You sound like my shorty. This is. I'm sneaking this right now. If I was with her, she would be saying it's too late to eat too. You don't snitch on me. Don't tell on me. I know you be in her live, sir. Do not tell on me.
By the FBI tip line. So they hear this tip and they don't do anything besides leaving a voicemail. Caller's talking about crimes committed against her. She claims to be a prisoner. She references Lisa Marie Presley, the British royal family, President Trump, and Jeffrey Epstein. No contact made, lives in Australia. All right, so that one's probably horseshit. I mean, lives in Australia. I don't know. Complaint reporter neighbors saw modeling gigs at Trump Modeling Agency and NYC between the years 98 and 2000. She went on cruises set up by a recruiter. Reported the neighbor was allegedly R-worded. But
you said you told me to hold you to the fire, though. Nah, you're right. You're right. But it is an apple, though, right? It's an apple. Like, how bad can an apple be? Like, I should have had an apple earlier. You know, an apple a day keep the doctor away. It's never too late. It's right before the end of the day. So I still had to have an apple a day. That's my excuse.
someone they think is Epstein. Complaint following up after a call with NYPD.
Yeah, apple could be a good healthy late night snack because it's high in fiber, low in calories, and it's slow digestion, helps stabilize blood sugar, preventing hunger. Oh, that's fire. See? Hey, see? Look like bread. No bread. There's no bread on this plate. Look, I'll pause. I'll go full screen for this. There's no bread on this plate. No bread on this plate at all. Just apples. Just apples. Facts.
The officer regarding her previous tip reported that she was forced to perform sex acts when she was 13 and pregnant in 84. High-profile individuals involved. The murder and disposal of her newborn daughter. Complaint reported Donald Trump participated in regularly paying in money to force her to perform sex acts with him, and alleged Trump was present when her uncle murdered her newborn child. So I've heard about this one.
What? I'm not jacking this, bro. I'm not jacking this right here, bro. I'm not jacking
Complaint reported
this.
Donald Trump participated.
Not my uncle. Not Uncle Trump.
and regularly paying in money to force her to perform sex acts with him, and alleged Trump was present when her uncle murdered her newborn child.
Nah, Uncle
So
Trump.
I've heard about
Uncle Trump wouldn't be present when your uncle was present.
this one. So I guess some of this is mixed in with older news, because I feel like I heard about that like a month ago. I mean, I'm reading this so casually, but can you imagine if it was any other name besides Trump in this? Replace everything that I've read about Trump with Obama. Let's just imagine that. There'd be some people raising hell over this, but some people don't seem to care. 87 ended up at Trump Plaza. Victim 1 saw Trump and wanted to meet him. Unknown male approached her and offered to introduce her to Trump. The unknown male gave Victim 1 a drink. Victim 1 woke up naked and sore with $300 on the bed. Victim 1 didn't remember how she got in the room. She remembered seeing a flash of Trump's face. Victim 1 called the caller and told her she thought she had been R-worded. She didn't go to the hospital to get an R-word kit performed because she didn't think anyone would believe her, especially because she was drunk. Victim 1 believed Trump was behind it. Victim 1 left a bar with a man.
Trump is behind it. I'm not gonna say in Kate, but I ain't gonna lie. Some of this shit is like, you gotta come with a little more than this. Like, just this statement, come with a little more, please. Like, if you're gonna accuse the man of this, like, and that, you know what I mean?
Who no one in the bar recognized, but who seemed familiar with Victim 1. Victim 1 was never seen again. A few years ago, remains were discovered that matched the description of what Victim 1 was wearing when she went missing. DNA tests were inconclusive. No contact made. Victim identified as deceased. Hold on. So what I just gathered from that is this poor innocent girl got R-worded allegedly by Trump and then ends up fucking dead. Can you imagine if this was any other?
Nah, I'm not even gonna lie. Those accusations should be investigated, right? These allegations should be investigated, and we should figure out what really happened. Because those accusations is crazy, right? Like, these allegations is insane. But I'm also not gonna just call a man guilty because, like, somebody popped in on a hotline and said that. You know what I mean? So we got, like, that shit should be investigated, and we should figure out what's going on.
Other person. This is fucking crazy. Donald Trump had parties at Mar-a-Lago called Calendar Girls. Epstein would bring the children in and Trump would auction them off. He measured the children's and by entering a finger and rated the children on tightness. The guests were elder men, including Elon Musk, Don Jr., Trump, Ivanka Trump, Eric Trump were there, attorney Alan Dershowitz was there, attorney Bob Shapiro. We were taken in rooms, forced to give oral sex to Trump, forced to allow them to penetrate us. I was 13 when Donald Trump R-worded me. No contact information provided. I mean, that one is insane.
Yeah, they are being investigated, man. The DOJ is releasing them. It's all rigged, bro.
Holy shit. I'm gonna have to probably bleep some of that. I don't even know what to say about that one. That one's baffling. All right, now I'm gonna go on to some Elon Musk emails with Jeffrey, or I just searched anytime Elon is mentioned. I mean, come on. December 30th, 2013, redacted to and from. Why are we redacting that? Organize Elon Musk to island for January 2nd. Why are you trying to go to the island so bad, Musk? What you doing up there? February 20th.
Elon Musk? Yeah, nah. I don't like anonymous, bro. I don't like anonymous.
2013, when can Elon Musk meet Jeffrey Epstein at SpaceX? Now they're talking about solar, getting electricity to the Caribbean island. Another
Solar City. Oh, shit.
Now they're talking about solar.
I've been hearing about Solar City. Is there anyone at Solar City that my guys can talk to about electrifying the Caribbean island? Wow.
Solar, getting electricity to the Caribbean island. Another.
You said can't trust it. I can't trust emails though. Dude, there's huge names like Jay-Z in the emails. I know.
Email. Can Elon attend the dinner on the 23rd? April 2013. And this is after Epstein was already convicted of something, by the way. I mean, he had that whole situation like 07 or whatever. Follow up with Elon for the dinner on April 23rd. Can he come? This is crazy, bro. He's begging to go to dinner. Dear Jeffrey, did you have dinner with Elon Musk? And did you explain to him my proposal? What was his reactions? So this is this guy, Sultan. I can't pronounce the name. Apparently he's some wealthy person from Dubai. So take that with whatever you want to think that's about. Just a reminder, Elon was asked about coming to your island on January 2nd. I mean, this is emails of them basically begging to come to the island several times. From Elon here, Elon says, actually I could fly back on the 3rd. We will be in St. Bart's. When should we head to your island on the 2nd? Jeffrey says 2 or 3rd will be perfect. I will come and get you. From Jeff to Elon, I will send a heli for you. Oh my God, this is Jeffrey sending this to...
I will send a heli for you. Epstein was the most powerful man in the... Was he? I didn't know Epstein was the most powerful man in the world. I'm not gonna lie, you telling me something I didn't know. If you telling me Epstein was the most powerful man in the world. I had no idea. I thought he just was like a nigga with bread. I mean, I know money equals power, but you got niggas like Bill Gates and shit. He was alive back then.
Whoever this is, Juliana Glover. Listen to it. He's simply brilliant, though. And it's a link to Elon Musk's 2018 Joe Rogan episode. Imagine what Joe Rogan think about that. Epstein was listening to his shit in 2018.
I'm not going to eat
Look at
another
this.
apple.
Elon Musk to island, December 6th. Google Calendar notification, 2014, bro. Are there any flight logs of him going there? Because it sure as hell seems like he'd be going there. Oh my God, I forgot he tweeted this. Musk tweeted this shit about Trump being the Epstein files. Whole time, bro was talking to him, emailing him, playing and shit. Even though it could have been business related only, but you around someone that was convicted of shit, like, come on, bro. This is a really disturbing email right here. Do you want me to try to do her or just torture her on redacted? And I don't know if this is I mean, Jeffrey's either the sender, it says from, so it might be from him, Jeffrey, but it's September 9th, 2011. Why are they redacting who is he talking to here, bro? And then here's another disturbing one. Where are you? Are you okay? I love the torture video. From Jeffrey to redacted. Once again, I ask, why are we redacting? Who is he talking to about a torture video? I thought the whole point of this was being transparent. So this is from June 2021 at 4:07 p.m. Redacted called FBI National Threat Operation. Blank was recently interviewed by an FBI agent. However, he felt triggered as a victim and not report all the information. Redacted had recordings of Donald Trump, Epstein, and Ghislaine Maxwell discussing marketing strategies for high-profile sex parties at the Trump golf course. He mailed the recordings to a lawyer in the Cayman Islands. Blank was part of the Sinaloa cartel and worked closely with Epstein and Maxwell.
Sinaloa, you remember that shit was on Narcos. Sinaloa cartel.
However, he was able to walk away from the cartel due to his status with Epstein and Maxwell.
If you look into the contacts,
the guy snitching was...
Sir, remember, these emails were after Epstein was convicted of trafficking and known pedo. If you look into the contacts, it's everyone. So do you truly think everyone knew about his like what he was into and was still fucking with him? Or you think these niggas was fucking with him for like who he was and the money he was making and the positions he could put them in? Like, what you think? Talk to me. You a nigga with money. Talk to me.
Friends with them and part of this cartel. He was able to walk away from the cartel due to his status with Epstein and Maxwell. In the recordings, Trump stated he was aware of the underage sex parties and charged the house money of the golf course to fund the sex parties. He witnessed Robin Leach strangle a young girl. Okay, this is the same person as we read earlier. He claims she is buried behind the 19th hole at Donald Trump golf course. I don't even know what to say. Blank is aware of the 3 separate occasions in which girls were murdered and buried there. Blank was told if he spoke about the incident, he would end up in the hole as well. Blank gave Maxwell the idea to put cameras at the golf course to review the cartel.
Yes, some of both. So you think niggas like Trump and even Chris Tucker, niggas like Jay-Z, niggas like, they said Pusha T, but I don't believe that part. Pusha T wasn't even, Jay-Z was barely even lit back when they're talking about 1996. I say most girls from third world countries. But we talk about young, little people. We talk, you know, you saying yes to that? These are demonic people. Oh my God. I don't want to live in a world where these people live, if this is real. So you mean to tell me the most powerful people in the world, this is the shit they into, bro? That's nasty.
Members and understand how to market the 12 to 14-year-old victims to the cartel. This is baffling. From Jeffrey to Steve Bannon, Trump is said to know of Stormy Daniels' payments months before he denied it, is the subject of the email. Jeffrey says, once you know the code, it's all clear. What the fuck are they talking about code? From Jeffrey to this person, Landon Thomas Jr., he feels alone and is nuts. I told everyone from day one, evil beyond belief, mad, and most thought I was speaking metaphorically. It's obvious he could crack. Stormy Daniels, ? Lies after lies. Landon Thomas Jr. says he's scaring the shit out of me now. He could well tank the global economy. Can Barack talk sense to him anymore? Maybe it's time for you to jump in, given how he is throwing caution in the wind in such an epic fashion. Why wouldn't he take your call? They're clearly talking about Trump here. Can Barack talk sense to him anymore? Obama talk sense to Trump? I'm confused. Jesus, this email says Epstein was paid $158 million by Black between 2012 and 2017 for services related to a variety of tax and estate planning matters, an amount that appears too far to exceed the paid by Black to his other professional advisors. This compensation scheme, which ranged between $23 million and $26 million for a number of years, appears to have far exceeded the median CEO pay for Fortune 500 CEOs. So this is about Leon Black, who I never heard of, but apparently he's some businessman. He paid Epstein $158 million. One businessman. I mean, this is fucking crazy. Look what these guys say on Reddit. Seems like dataset 10-zip isn't available on the server anymore. I don't see anything at the link. Made it to 57.6 gigabytes downloaded before this happened. Don't rely on the DOJ link. They've been removing the zips because they're actively modifying them while everyone is trying to get a hold of them. We're gonna have to brute force the downloads. Look at all these guys saying they're downloading and then it dies suddenly. I was at 47 gigabytes on dataset 10 and then can't access anything on the server. They're doing this shit on purpose. I'm telling you, the government isn't dumb. All right, well, I just read for like an hour and a half. I've been scanning all day for shit. Like, that's interesting, but I think it actually is impossible to look through everything. That's it for this video. If you want me to read more, I will. Hit subscribe. Love you, boy.
I don't know. Let's see. He did put out another video, but I don't know if it's worth watching. It's 19 minutes. It's longer than this one. Epstein files victim diary, names billionaires and stolen babies. Let's see.
Today we're reading what may be one of the darkest and most disturbing pieces of evidence connected to the Epstein case, a victim's diary. This isn't just emails and rumors. This is a real person's life that was pretty much destroyed by these people, very rich and powerful people. Disclaimer now, if you don't want to know bad details about this, then you might not even want to watch this video. All right, here we go. Page 1. The confidential attorney's eyes only is all over these documents, obviously. Just looks like she had some red painting. So this victim was smart enough to do some sort of, coding. And I've looked into this a little bit, and people said this is like a 2-rail coding where basically it starts at the top letter, then goes down to the bottom one, then back up to the top, back up, down. So this says, "So sorry, Jeffrey." You see how it says "So sorry, Jeffrey" there? It's kind of hard to read at first. "So sorry, Jeffrey. These things happen when your body has never been given time to properly heal. So it came out in the toilet, and I didn't know what to do, so I just flushed the tiny little You have made me numb, and I hate you for this. I hope I never have to see you again. I'm not your personal incubator. Where's the baby? Where's Ghislaine?" I mean, there's no words for what we just read. Just that off rip is so disturbing because it basically tells us that they were stealing her babies. And it gets worse. Look, she even put a clipping of death in there from some magazine. There's a lot of magazine clippings in all this. "Blend in, hate this city." And this is another clipping from a random magazine of a Toyota ad maybe or something. And she's talking about her hatred for New York City at this point because that comes up later on, how she hates New York City because of stuff that's happened to her in New York City. And now this is something from 1961, which I looked up the lyrics because I think it's lyrics or a poem or something. I couldn't find anything for it. Maybe I'm an idiot and just missed it, but crazy shit. You can pause and read it if you want to, but I'm gonna keep going. Now the next thing says, background photo of a courtroom with the words, "Our stand, you should never be here alone. He should." So she crosses this out. And here's the picture they're describing. "Our stand, you should never be here alone. He should." What I'm gathering from this one is that she wants someone to be in the courtroom here. I'm guessing Epstein, facing justice in the courtroom. He should be there alone. "Through a child's eyes, protect the vanishing children," she writes. Vanishing children. I mean, this shit is just, it's heartbreaking. It really is. What I wanted was a place where dreams did not stop at dawn. Flashbacks. I won't let pain keep me from surviving. I mean, this girl, I believe she was 16 at the time. This is so sad. In the danger zone. Background photos of New York City and quote, "Who could have predicted this? I should have. So sad the city could be beautiful if it weren't filled with monsters. The blood from Leon is no longer there." She's talking about Leon Black, the billionaire, who I'm going to talk about a lot in this video, who is pretty much the devil along with Epstein. I mean, it is fucking crazy this guy has no criminal charges. So this is what they just, decoded or whatever. Pictures of New York City they were describing. So this is another page of, coded Wording, decoding. Tomorrow is the halfway ultrasound for Jeffrey. This one's stuck. After they took the first baby who survived, and the early miscarriage, I think it was called, I no longer feel like a person but a vessel. The first baby who survived, they took her first baby, and then she had a miscarriage. And this is all as a teenage girl. And it gets worse. Will they take this one too? Who has the first one? Where did Ghislaine go? She is never around. I can't let myself get attached. By the way, Ghislaine is the person the government just met with and put her in a nicer prison and gave her a pet. Need I remind you about that? The government said, oh yeah, we'll put you in a nicer situation while you live out your prison sentence. I can never let myself get attached. I'm not old or mature enough or even in the place to have a baby that I would be responsible for. I mean, this is so f***ed. These people all deserve to die and be tortured that did this to her. Honestly, I don't give a fuck anymore. I'm not even able to focus on anything other than hiding this again. I had to go to eating disorder treatment prior to being in the situation again and missed the entire fall semester of school. I am so very exhausted. My body feels so tired. Will I ever be free? I'm f***ing pissed reading this. Here's the page that they just decoded and then on to the next one. I am such a monster. I didn't console her. I can't unhear her screams. They haunt me. So now this is a victim blaming herself for what's happened to her, hearing her baby scream. I couldn't even bring myself to look at her. I'm a monster.
What the fuck? I don't even want to hear about this shit. I ain't even gonna lie, gang. This shit is horrible. The fuck? This is more of this.
And all the time she lied about work trips. I'll be the same in a couple of months. And she said she was fed up with.
Nah, I don't want to hear this shit. I ain't gonna lie. This shit do not sit right with my soul. What's this? I got shot. I don't know who. What getting shot feels like. Let's tap into this.
Approximately 2-ish weeks ago, I got shot, and I just sort of wanted to make a video talking about it because it's my YouTube channel. I can more or less do what I want with it, and so if I want to talk about an experience, I'll just talk about it. I don't know how I'm going to format this video yet, whether it'll just be a black screen and I just talk podcast style, or maybe there will be some B-roll, or maybe I'll do some drawings to help illustrate what I'm talking about. What you'll probably find during this video is that I am probably partly to blame for being a reckless, dumb, I guess, to an extent. I'll explain why later. So to set the stage, I'm already kind of nocturnal a lot of the time. I'm usually sleeping during the day and up at night. And so on this particular day, I was up late at night and I wanted food. So I decided
I wanted food.
I'm gonna walk to get.
Nigga got shot over some food. Yo, how many niggas you know got shot just because they went outside looking for some food?
Subway. There were a couple.
Nigga, how late was it? Subway not even open that late, nigga.
Reasons I chose to walk instead of like ordering DoorDash or Uber Eats or something.
Nah, I don't think he shot himself.
One, save a little money. Two, I already sit around a lot all day, so it's like an excuse for me to sort of jog or at least walk, get some exercise in. But also, I kind of liked the weather. I like all seasons. I like fall, I like summer, I like spring, I like winter. So on that day, the weather was kind of like winter wonderland-y. It was snowing. It was that soft snow, that perfect snow where you can make snowballs, build a snowman. And so that was one of the first things I immediately.
He got shot in the type of weather we're in right now. You could definitely make snowballs. It's snow on the ground. It's snowball galore outside. Snowballs like a motherfucker. So he got shot in this type of weather.
Immediately noticed when I walked outside. It was like, oh, there's snow.
Look, it's 25 degrees outside. It's just the other day it was 10 degrees and 3 degrees. You know what I'm saying? So, just so y'all know what we dealing with out here, okay? It's about 25 degrees where I'm at. And it gets to about 10 degrees, 5 p.m.
Oh, and this feels nice. There's not much to say about my walk to Subway. I walked and was admiring the snow. I walked all the way to Subway and I went in, got my order of food, and walked out. It was pretty straightforward. It's funny,
What'd you order? Did you get cheese herb? What is it? The herb cheese bread? If you go to Subway, you got to get that cheese herb bread. That cheese herb, I think that's what it's called, right? herb cheese, whatever the fuck. Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. The one that's cheesy and herby.
It's one of those like scooter thingies, like Lime scooters that you can kind of just like rent out and ride around. I was thinking,
You gotta get the turkey. Gotta get the lettuce on there. Gotta get the tomatoes. I usually get spinach instead of like romaine. I get spinach with my shit. I have to melt my shit. I make it hot, so I melt that shit. I get a little mayo, a little other sauces. I want some tomatoes on there with my spinach. I want some, and a little bit of lettuce. I want some spinach on there. I want some tomatoes, a little bit of lettuce. I want some I don't really like cucumbers. I do some onions, some peppers. Jazz my shit up real nice. Might even do some chipotle mayo if I want some chipotle mayo.
thinking, oh, it might be fun to just like ride around because there's like no cars out. Even though I live in the city, you know, cars still become less frequent late at night. So I was like, this would be.
Did I say turkey and cheese? Turkey and we're going to do pepper jack cheese. Turkey and pepper jack cheese.
Neat if I could rent this right now and ride around.
And we're going to throw a little bit of oil and vinegar, a little bit of salt and pepper. Just a baby bit of oil and vinegar, good amount of salt and pepper.
Down in the snow. And when I tried to, it was rejected because it was out of battery. So I was like, oh well, I enjoyed the snow anyway. So I'll just, I'll continue my walk back home. And while I was walking home, I'm still admiring the snow. So I became less aware of my surroundings to an extent because I started to mainly focus on the snow. And at a couple points, I stopped and started to record the snow with my phone. Like I said earlier, you're going to see the parts where I'm partially to blame for being a bit reckless, right? The first big one, obviously, is me going out very late at night. How late? It was like 2 a.m., like 2:10 a.m.
Nigga, Subway is not open at 2 a.m., bro. Where do you live, bro? I gotta Google this, bro. What time does Subway close? And what's the latest time that's in any location? What's the latest time in any? What's the latest closing time at Subway restaurant at any location worldwide? Because this nigga lying. Subway restaurant closing time by location, with many standard locations closing around 9 p.m. to 10 p.m., while some urban locations may stay open until 11. 24-hour locations are rare. It is recommended to check. So there are some 24-hour locations, though, because it says rare. Rare don't mean it don't happen.
So that's on me, obviously. And the second thing is me becoming less aware of my surroundings. Not only that, taking out my phone. So, not great street smarts going on right then and there. In my head, it's like, well, I didn't see any cars or anything. I didn't see any people around. It was basically like vacant. It was just me in the snow. So I stop a few times to record the snow. So I stop on one block and record a bit of snow. And then I stop like right under a light and
Let's see if anybody else in the comments asks about Subway being open. Imagine, I want to see if anybody else asks about the Subway. So nobody gonna mention the Subway and how this shit was open at fucking 2 a.m. Nobody else gonna mention the Subway. All right. Okay, it's just me. Don't worry about it. It's just me, y'all.
Record the snow passing in front of the light, and I walk a bit forward and I see a car pull up at.
I'm not gonna lie though, that's clutch. If your Subway is open at 2 a.m., gang, clutch. That's clutch. I live in NYC and our Subways close at like 9 or 10.
The end of the block away from me, and it's like, well, I don't want to get this car in my shot, so I stop recording. And almost immediately after I stop recording, I noticed that the car did not keep moving. So I stopped for like a moment. And these aren't long moments. This happened very quickly. These beats are very short. So I stopped like when I noticed this car didn't keep moving and people got out. I saw at least 2 people get out of that car, and it looked like they were looking at me. And sure enough, they were. And so I quickly start to piece together what's about to happen. It immediately like clicks when they yell at me. From a distance, they yell, "Hey, what you on?" And I don't know how, because they were at
he was in the hood. Nigga say, "Hey, what you on?"
A considerable distance from me.
I'm surprised they say, "What you on, blood? What you on, cuz? What you on, G's?"
I don't know how, but my brain picked up on the fact that the one that was shouting, I assume it was the one that was shouting. It was kind of hard to tell because there was more than one and they were far away. But I could see something in his hand. And my brain immediately said, that is a gun. So, you know, it's that moment. It's that survival moment. Fight or flight. Now, obviously, me, a singular person who is unarmed, can't fight multiple people who presumably all have guns. So, it's flight. I run. I immediately just run. I don't say anything back. I run. I ran to my left because that was where the nearest cover was, right? I ran into the street because there were cars there. So if they wanted to, shoot at me, they would have to move so I would be in view again. Maybe that saved my life, maybe whatever. Maybe there were better options. The other option would be to turn my back to them, which in my head is not a very good idea. And almost immediately after I started running, one of them yelled, "Don't run." Like, "Hey, don't run." And immediately after saying "don't run," I hear shots start ringing out. I'm almost at the alley, and I hear maybe 2 or 3 shots ring out. Maybe more, but that's all I could process at that time. And sure enough, one of them hit me, and I felt it immediately. I felt something like go right into my leg. I felt the impact. No immediate burst of pain. You can probably think adrenaline or whatever for that. But I knew I had been hit. And that was probably where my fear hit its peak, because at that moment, I was certain like more shots were gonna come and I was gonna die right then and there. I thought one was gonna just hit me in the head or in the throat or in the chest. And so without thinking, 2 words left my mouth. "No, please." Literally screaming for my life. "No, please." Those were the only 2 words I got out. Pretty much right after I got hit, I had made it behind the building into the alley. And thankfully, with whatever adrenaline was going through me, I was still pretty much sprinting with a hole in my leg.
He don't sound like he live in the hood, but from what they yelled out, "What you on?" he was in the hood.
Not for very...
And he was at a Subway's that was open at 2 a.m. He lives in the hood. I'm going to give you 2 signs. My Subways that I know, nigga, the projects is across the street from the Subway, nigga. And that Subway closed at 10. His Subway closed at fucking 2 a.m. He live in the hood. Yeah, he live in the hood. I don't know why he might not live there, but he was in the hood that day.
Very long though. I did not want to stay running in a straight line to be an easy target. I saw a fence immediately around this apartment building, and I jumped that fence. I cleared it very quickly, but immediately after...
Facts, where his pipe? He definitely should have had the pipe if he know where he at. And he going outside at 2 a.m. to get some food.
After clearing that fence, I guess adrenaline decided it's not going to be enough anymore. And so I couldn't maintain a full sprint anymore. I slowed down and started to limp. And the fear was still pretty high because I was certain I was going to die. I was like, no, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. And I did keep moving. Not very far because I felt at this speed I wasn't going to, I'm just a target, an easy...
Nah, bro, he said, look, did I delete the Subway ad? Nah, it said in some urban areas it's open later. Let me go back. It said in some urban areas it's open later. Look. In particular, high destiny urban spots may stay open as late as 11 a.m. p.m. Hours vary significantly by location, local regulations, so it's best to check. But it says that basically the ones in the hood, urban, the ones in the hood stay open the latest type shit.
Easy target. So I look for a place to hide, and I see a little stairwell behind this apartment building, and so I.
You said, why isn't he calling 911?
Immediately go into the stairwell so I could be out of view, because the guys, since they were at a distance, all they know is I went into an alley. They don't know which fence I jumped. After I jumped the fence, they don't know where I went. So my thought is get out of sight. And so I'm hiding in this stairwell, and I'm still thinking I'm gonna die. Right? Like I can no longer run at full speed. I have this hole in my leg, which at this point where I could look was leaking so much blood, and it hurt. The pain was starting to come forth, and I was gripping my leg, and so I'm like panicking. I'm thinking, oh God, they're gonna follow me they're gonna jump the same fence I don't know. They're gonna see a trail of blood and find me, and I'm gonna be cornered. I'm gonna have nowhere to go since I'm in this stairwell, and so I will die right there. And it's like I remember thinking, I don't remember if I said it out loud or thinking it. It was just like, why me? And I knew like it wasn't some grand plan or this wasn't for a reason. It was just like,
bro, he might be a black nigga. Look at his hair. Look at how he drew his hair out. He might be black. He just might be a black nigga that sound white. He might be one of them niggas that's black that ended up in the hood, but he didn't really come from the hood, but he ended up there. And he talk like that. I mean, I'm assuming he white by how he sound, but the way he drew his hair, nigga, that's not a white boy.
Like, I'm in the wrong place at the wrong time. It's not about me specifically. I'm just here, and there's no bigger meaning to this. But it's like, why me? Is all my entire life like not being involved with any sort of gangs or anything,
that's
I'm still gonna be the victim of gang violence. So I'm still, in this stairwell. I'm still in this stairwell. And I guess it was warm enough somewhere, even though it was snowing, it was still warm enough for some water to be dripping somewhere, I think. But my brain didn't process it as water dripping. It was a steady pace, so I interpreted it as footsteps in the snow, like slowly approaching me. And so that spurred me into action again. I looked at where I was, and there's this gate at the bottom of the stairs, and it's locked. I move closer to it. I like jiggle it around. Can I like force my way in? And near the bottom right, I can apply a torque to it. It's like giving way enough where I felt I could squeeze past it, and I do. I force myself under it, and keep in mind, I'm thinking they're approaching me, so I need to get through it, and it feels like a horror movie because my jacket gets caught, and I'm like pulling against it, and I'm like I'm pulling all the strength my body has, and so I pull it out, and I didn't know it at the time, but like I had basically tore my jacket, like I just tore it right through it, and I was like, okay, I'm in here. It's a locked thing. They would presume that if I'm not there and it's locked, then I must be somewhere else or whatever. I don't know. I was still worried about just getting out of sight. So, they probably heard the gate jingling or whatever. So I need to keep moving. So I crawled, and I'll try and put a visual to help describe what I'm talking about with this space, because it's hard to visualize. So there's a corner past this gate. So I go past that corner. So I'm completely out of view. And I'm just waiting there, silently.
You say he cap as fuck? 88 say he cap as fuck. You don't believe his story, huh?
Listening. And I hear the steady dripping. And now I finally process, like, okay, I think that's just dripping water. And they aren't here. They didn't come after me. Cool. Well, I guess the threat is gone, except my leg is bleeding so much. There's so much blood. I don't work in the medical field. All I know is you can die from like arteries in your leg being like cut open. So my thought was, I'm going to bleed to death now. It's like, okay, I'm bleeding, I'm in pain, I'm
This is
feeling
right leg, though.
like lightheaded as well, and starting to even feel a little sleepy. I'm laying there on the ground, just blood still pouring out, and so I'm thinking like a few loved ones come to mind, and I'm like thinking of like, I think it even escaped my mouth, like I became like a child again. I'm almost like in a fetal position, and I think I didn't call out, like I didn't yell out, but like I whispered like, "Mom," and eventually like I snapped myself out of it, like focus, like you have use phone. And initially I wanted to just call my mom, and it's like, no, call emergency, like call 911, you idiot, keep a level head. And so I call 911. You know, they answer and they're like, "What's going on?" And I'm like, I'm all like, I can barely talk at this point. I'm not crying, but like my voice, like the way I sounded, I might as well have been crying. I was like, I've been shot. Yeah. And so the operator's like, "Okay, we're gonna forward you to the fire department," or whatever. I don't remember the exact words, but they ask for my location. And so I was like, I'm not quite sure. I'm between this point and this point. And the horror movie tropes like continue, because there was no response to what I was saying. And I was waiting for a response. After a while I was like, "Hello? Oh," and then I'm like clicking my phone, and I realized what happened. My phone had died. It ran out of battery just as I was in communication with emergency services.
Wow.
The worst possible timing.
Call my
and
mom.
So right back into panic mode. I'm thinking, oh my God, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna bleed to death here. It's like problem.
I gotta see what this guy looks like. Hopefully he has videos of him. We're gonna check his page afterwards.
Himself. Think.
Doesn't know what's going on, but remembers to call 100%.
And so I'm looking at my leg, and there's just so much blood dripping out. And sorry if this is a little graphic, but like I could have swore there was like a solid chunk of something that like came out. I'm assuming it was bits of flesh, like torn muscle, or maybe part of skin or whatever.
Nah, he capping. I know mad niggas that got shot. I fight this guy, Jimmy. Bro, I know mad niggas that got shot. They ain't never tell me they felt something fall out their bullet wound.
That the bullet tore through.
Besides blood.
That I saw like in my blood. And you know, my pant leg was entirely soaked in my blood. It was, you know, in my shoe. It was just, it was everywhere. And so I'm trying to think. And so I'm in a lot of pain by now. You know, the adrenaline, it's probably still there, suppressing a lot of it, but like it's enough pain.
Look, he a black nigga. I told you, he a black nigga. Either black or some type of. He got some melanin.
I believe the nurse, she gave me like a 10 out of 10. You know,
it's a nigga though.
She was nice. Didn't want to hurt my feelings or whatever. And I think the X-ray tech, he was like, I'll give you a 7 out of 10. You got some. And after a few minutes, I recollect myself, but I'm alive. I mentioned, you know, my mom and her friend gave me a lot of help, but another person who helped was a friend of mine named Peggy, or Pixie, I think it's on her YouTube channel. And so I just want to quickly shout her out because she was also very helpful. So if you're interested in like a YouTube channel or a blog, that's essentially a journey of her creative process and the development of her artistic voice through storyboards, comics, and character design. Maybe go check her out if that's something you're interested in. Some bits of extra info before I stop yapping is part of what probably got me shot. You know, having my phone out is, we think maybe they saw me with my phone out. Like they passed me in their car and I didn't notice, and they circled back around because we have a little bit of video footage, no video footage that can, you know, really help us because there's no license plate that is clear to see. But yes, they basically passed me, circled back around.
So they thought that he was filming their hood because he had his phone out recording the snow.
To shoot me. So Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I know, you know, I took the time to try and describe the tale as best I could.
Let's see if we can see what he look like for real. He only do comic vids type shit. He don't do. He's black though. He is black. Just nah, he's cool though. He got cool vids though. He touched a million a few times. 17 million views. What's this? This got played 17 million times. Bro, that's crazy. Bro, that's crazy. Release of footage or cap. Bro, how many subscribers he got? 145K. He got 17 million views on it. Fucking. Yeah, that's his most popular video. The 8 years ago, Sand versus Chara. Then he got this What's Getting Shot for like 1.5 million views. Alright, so that was one of his biggest videos. That's crazy. That's crazy. I spent $50,000 on a shopping spree. We don't care, bro. Shout out to you though. Schizophrenic episode on camera.
Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, I decided to record me having an episode, which is I'm currently having, and I am going to talk about what I'm experiencing. So I am currently hearing voices, and they are telling me that there are communist spies out to get me. I've not checked the windows like I normally have because I'm trying to fight it and not like go to that dark deep hole. Here we go. Okay, so there's one voice, it's a man.
You are down the rabbit hole, Jimmy. Facts. Let's see let's go to the boost.
I'm apparently functional enough to record. I don't know.
Start looking around. I don't know if he's real. I don't know if he's real.
Okay. But it broke a while back, and I need to get it fixed. I don't know. It was laying here, so I decided to talk about it. But what I need to be talking about is what I'm dealing with. I'm sorry. I need to get to the point. Oh God, that freaking.
Nah,
I heard a voice.
I'm not trying to laugh at this.
I got you, and then it made me jump.
We not trying to laugh. We just trying to experience it. And we try not experience it in that way, but watch it.
Very
we trying
like,
to watch it. Not experiencing.
verbal and out now
Not
that I started
experiencing
recording. I don't know if that has to do with anything. They weren't as bad, but now that I started recording, they've gotten real bad. So for those of you watching, this phone ring. This is a common occurrence for me. I hear this phone ring, and I don't know. Hello?
See, it's not just me. My bad.
Freaking. I just heard a voice on the phone. It told me to kill myself. You know, I hear this a lot, and you know, I really debate if I should or not, but I never do. I guess that's a good thing.
That's a good thing.
I'm gonna put my music back on. And I'm gonna grab my phone again because I threw it across my room.
Let's see, you got one more.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My girlfriend is here. She will be asking me questions for me to talk about how I feel and what I'm experiencing. So let's go ahead and I guess get into it.
What are you feeling mentally right now?
I feel... Okay, so am I going to answer these questions different, like throughout the same question throughout the...
Feeling physically right now?
Physically, I feel normal physically. I don't feel any different.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you having any disorganized thoughts?
Define disorganized thoughts.
Can you take a hold of one thought instead of multiple?
No.
No? Okay, so you are having disorganized thoughts.
I guess so. Fortunately for me, I have my girlfriend here, and she can help tell me if something is real or not, if she can see it. It seems so real, so...
You seeing anything?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a man staring at us through the window.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Can you describe him?
He's got a really big smile and no eyes.
Alright, we got it. We did too much. Look, how it feels to OD on heroin. Buddy, 3.5 million people listen to this story. How long is it? 25 minutes? We're going to skip through the good parts.
I guess I'll explain how it feels to OD on heroin, because I'm assuming
mushrooms,
not a lot of people have experienced that, and probably a lot of people are pretty curious about it. Very kind of abruptly, around 6 in the morning, I just kind of fell asleep, and I woke up the next day and I felt all right. And I realized that I had been in a slight state of withdrawal because I hadn't done any fucking heroin the day before, and I was like, holy shit.
Holy shit. I haven't done any blow.
Kicked heroin, you know what I mean? But it was so slight, and it was so kind of, it only lasted that one night. So I was thinking to myself, wow, I need to be careful with this shit, because I kind of just got over that and I don't really need it right now, but now I'm starting to get it, you know what I mean? I'm starting to see that it is very addictive, you know? So from that point on, I started only doing it like maybe twice a week. But eventually you get to a point where you just have a rough day, like, nah, fuck it, I'm gonna do some dope today. And the next thing you know, you're doing...
No, you don't. You don't have a fucking rough day. Guys, you don't have a rough day and say, fuck it, I'm gonna do some dope today. No, you don't.
Bumps all throughout the day just to kind of rev me up and make me feel good, you know? I didn't want to do any more than that, and lunatics in there, and I was friends with a lot of them. But
Holy shit, I missed a day.
And another thing, there was fucking, a lot of the people in there had bed bugs, and I didn't want to be around that shit. I didn't want no fucking bed bugs on me. So Yeah, bed bugs is a real thing in New York City. It's like
Oh, yeah, in New York. Oh, that's just crazy. He is in New York, and he right. That is a real thing.
Were a real thing until I lived on the street in New York, and I realized that this is actually a thing that people deal with. So I stopped staying there mainly because of all the fucking lunatics and the bed bugs and the filth and the disgusting situation. So my buddy Ilya, who, you ever seen that movie Heaven Knows What? It's about Ilya. They made a movie about him and Harley, his girlfriend. Ilya, he's not the one who got me on heroin, but he was probably my best friend on the street.
Alright, he taking too long to get to the fucking point, nigga. What happened when you was high?
And this is when I OD'd. So I'm just sitting there fucking nodding out and shit. And then crackhead. All of a sudden I wake up because I wasn't breathing. And I'm like, holy shit. Like, so you see, I didn't realize that when you OD on heroin, I assumed like your heart stopped or something, you know? But what happens is you're so fucking wasted that when you pass out, your body doesn't even breathe. You're so out of it that your brain isn't even functioning enough to breathe.
That's crazy.
That's how people OD on heroin. They're so fucked up that they nod out and their brain doesn't breathe and they just suffocate. That's what happens. So I'm sitting there, and every time I nod out, what's waking me up is the fact that I'm not breathing, and I'm alone on the street. And I realized that if I nod out, I'm gonna fucking die. Now, fortunately for me, I was slightly OD'd, but this is where I really learned a harsh lesson about ODing on heroin. So it's not an unpleasant experience. I was high as a fucking kite, and the truth is, I didn't even fucking care. I was so fucked up. I was just like, I said to myself, if it's my time to go, it's my time to go. I don't even fuck. Life was such a chore at that point that I really didn't even care that much. I didn't want to die, but I didn't care. I really just didn't fucking care. And I said to myself, like, it's up to God, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna try to stay awake. I'm not just gonna fucking lay down and die. So I was trying to keep myself up, but I kept nodding out and waking up from lack of oxygen. And this went on for a couple of hours until it started to wear off, and then I was kind of out of the woods. But that's what it's like to OD on heroin. And my buddy Ilya, who I mentioned before, he must have OD'd for 5 times the whole time I knew him. He ended up dying of an OD. In the movie Heaven Knows What, they have him dying from something else, but the truth is he died of a heroin overdose. And he didn't even, when the movie came out, he was still alive. He ended up dying afterwards. But yeah, most of the people I hung out with back then are dead of a heroin overdose because, you know.
So y'all niggas is fucking crackheads, nigga. That's why. Homeless man spits the truth. All right, let's get out of the weeds. We literally in the weeds right now. What's this? Ruby Rose list is disgusting. Disturbing.
I'm going to break down the list of celebs who are said to have had dealings with Ruby Rose when she was underage. And if I'm being honest, just like my last video like this, the Bad Baby list, this video was kind of sickening to make, because pretty much everyone on this list is a huge celebrity, who some would even call legends in their field. The first person we're going to talk about is a rapper who could literally sell anything, from a shoe to a McDonald's meal. And that's none other than Travis Scott. You see, in an interview from 2019, DJ Vlad decided to question Ruby Rose about some of the celebrities she was said to have had dealings with. In that list of people, Travis Scott came up. And let's just say Ruby, who was 21 at the time, acted a little hesitant when answering this question.
Well, because there are rumors about you and various famous men. I'm going to name a few.
Okay, I'll tell you which
ones. You can react.
Okay.
Travis Scott.
When I was younger. Oh wait, actually I shouldn't do this. I shouldn't do this game. I shouldn't do this game.
I just got a few more names.
Should I do this game? Oh wait, let me see. Because I'm going to take the ones that are not true.
When you were younger.
Yeah, when I was younger.
Okay. Shout out to Travis Scott, one of the monsters out there in music right now.
Definitely.
You see, when Vlad asked Ruby if she ever dated Travis Scott, she said when she was younger. She then got a little hesitant and said that she shouldn't do this game. Ultimately, she kept playing the game, and by the end of it, she admitted to being with 2 people. That was Travis Scott and 21 Savage.
21 Savage.
When I was younger. Oh wait, how many more are left?
No, that's it.
Okay, cool.
How many more left?
Oh, they're bad.
So you admitted to 2 of them.
How many more
Travis Scott
left?
and 21 Savage when you were younger. Okay.
How many more are left? You heard what she said? She know it's mad niggas on that list. How many more are left? Ruby sexy though, I ain't gonna lie. She a sexy slut.
But she added that it was when she was younger. And this made DJ Vlad question, how much younger could you have been? You're only 21 right now.
It's not too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. You pick some strong, you know what I mean?
And I was with them like a long time ago, like.
Yeah, well, you're 21. It couldn't have been that long ago.
I'm just kidding. No,
I mean,
I don't know.
At least I hope so.
And as you saw, when Vlad said, you're 21, it couldn't have been that long ago, she gave him a side eye. And to me, she was insinuating that it's longer than you think.
Right.
And this wasn't the only thing linking Ruby Rose to Travis Scott. You see, back in December of 2014, Ruby Rose tweeted, "At Travis, I'm saving myself for you." And if you go back to 2014, Ruby Rose was 17 years old, while Travis Scott was 23.
Alright, she was 17. She was about to turn legal next year. So he didn't hit. She was tweeting out, "I'm saving myself." That don't mean he even knew her. But when she turned 18, nigga, I'm sure he cracked.
And other than this, we haven't seen much linking the two together, but her basically admitting that she was with Travis Scott when she was underage is pretty wild.
She said, "I'm saving myself for you." That don't mean, like, you can't say he knew her. That don't mean he knew her.
And is a stain that a lot of people seem to forget when speaking about Travis Scott. And as you heard from the Vlad clip, Travis Scott wasn't the only person that dated Ruby Rose when she was underage. Another rapper she admitted to dating a long time before she was 21 was 21 Savage. And unlike most of the other rappers on this list, 21 Savage doesn't have much of a digital footprint with Ruby Rose. But hey, coming straight from her mouth, she said that she was with him a long time before she was 21. And so you take that however you want. The next person on this Ruby Rose list is the oldest person in this video. And he didn't have dealings with Ruby Rose before she was 18 because she wouldn't let him. And it's not confirmed that he had dealings with Ruby Rose before she was 18, but it is confirmed that he shot his shot at a minor. And I'm talking about The Game. In a now deleted tweet, Ruby Rose said, "The Game just insta DM'd me. Is this real life? I can't breathe." At the time, The Game was 35 and Ruby Rose was 17. He was literally twice her age. And you would think that for somebody so old comparatively, it would stop right there. But no, he must have been thinking about her for some time. Because a few years later, a track surfaced online from The Game, Jeremiah, and some other artists. And the title of the song was Ruby's Rose. During the song, The Game raps,
"Can't lie, girl, you top 5 and you not 4, 3, or 2. You the one."
Now it's not 100% clear who The Game is talking about, but naming a song after a girl you DM'd when she was a teenager is just wild. The next 2 celebrities on this list is kind of a combo package, because it's rumored that the 2 of them dated Ruby Rose at the exact same time while she was underage. And I'm talking about Playboi Carti and Ian Connor, who you can see in this photo with Ruby Rose. And now this photo was taken when Ruby was 17 and Playboi Carti was 19. Ruby Rose. And now this photo was taken when Ruby was 17 and Playboi Carti was 19. What's even crazier is that while on an episode of No Jumper, DJ Vlad spoke on the interview with Ruby Rose. And he actually said that every couple years, Playboi Carti's team hits him up to try to get him to take it down.
Every so often, Playboi Carti's lawyers hit us up and asked us to take down the Ruby Rose.
They still consistently hit you up?
Not consistently, but every few years I get this. And my whole thing is I'll just point them to TMZ article and say, look, there's a domestic dispute.
Do they want to pay you to take it down?
During the same podcast, DJ Academics revealed that before Ruby Rose was as famous as she is now, she was on his stream. And during that stream, she told him that she slept with 4 huge rappers before she was of age.
Wow. Before any outlet, this is way before you even knew her. She came, we were just like trying to get like attractive women on the stream. And she was telling us about, she literally admitted, she was like, yo, these 4 rappers slept with me underage.
Mm-hmm. Oh, who?
She verbatim says it.
Ruby Rose.
Whoa.
According to DJ Academics, if the OF money ever runs out for Ruby Rose, there's going to be a huge lawsuit coming for some of these rappers.
Shit, I think I've even tried to go find that clip, like, just to like look at him like, yo, I can't believe she turned into someone, because now it's gonna matter. If later on she was like, and that's why I said what I said. Like, at some point, if that OnlyFans money ever run out,
yeah,
she's coming out with, hey, all these rappers she's named at that point were like
the book.
Up and coming.
She's gonna write a book.
It was up and coming.
Well, someone
all
else is
these
gonna write a
rappers
book.
now are huge superstars.
Right.
Yeah.
Which, just pray that OnlyFans money keep going. You know what I mean?
She got a good nest egg.
And she might get wiped up, man. You never know.
She can still tell.
And while there's not a huge digital footprint of Cardi and Ruby Rose when she was underage, the same can't be said about Cardi's longtime friend Ian Connor, because he posted this video of Ruby Rose, which I'm gonna blur out because she was only 17 at the time. In the video, she's literally in a bikini lotioning up, and he captioned it home. So he's basically saying that this underage girl is where his home is. And just so you know, he's 21, 22 years old at the time, while Ruby is 17. On top of that, there's also these...
I hate that they like flaunt the 17, like she's 17, okay, like how old are these niggas? He said he 23, so him problem, but 17 is like, if you 17 and if you like 18 or 17 and you got a girlfriend who's 17 or 18, it's like, I don't know. But if they 20 something and she's 17, then y'all gotta do better.
Photos of Ian Connor and Ruby Rose, where she was only 16 years old at the time, and he was well over the age of 18. And if I'm being completely honest with you guys, you can't always believe everything that these women say online. Because at one point, Ruby Rose said that she was only 16 years old when she was in the Bad and Bougie music video with the Migos. You know that song. My bitch is bad and bougie, cooking up with the rules.
And then I did like the Bad and Bougie music video, and then like, I don't know, I just always kind of like been popping like.
Was that your debut? The Bad and Bougie video?
It was my first video I ever did technically. But
how old were you when you did that video?
I think like 16 or 17.
And yeah, by that clip, the internet started to crucify the Migos. That's until people did simple math and saw when the song came out, Ruby Rose was already 18. And in response to this, she said, I was 18 in the Bad and Bougie music video. My bad, y'all. So yeah, the Migos get accused of having an underage girl in their music video, and all they get is a my bad. Right. And this 100% isn't the only time that Ruby Rose has lied.
88 said it's underage, Jimmy. Yeah, I mean, you're right, but like, I ain't gonna lie, in New York, 18 and 17, I don't even think that shit is underage. We can look it up right now. 18, 17, I don't think that's like a crime. I could be wrong. Let me see. I don't want to look that up. I don't want my algorithm think like even
about her age. Because in an old tweet from 2014, she said, sometimes you have to lie about your age when it comes to NFL players. Now, I truly don't even know what to say to that, because this is an underage girl literally admitting to lying about her age to world-class athletes, which on the surface level is just wrong. I want to know your thoughts about all this, and comment down below any other ideas that I should make a video on. And yeah, in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
So that's what this nigga do. He got lists, Lil Baby list, Amber Rose list. Damn, Amber Rose list is crazier than you can remember. We gotta watch this.
The Amber Rose list is messier than you might remember, from video vixen lights to emotional pressure. She went from Kanye's muse to eventually Wiz Khalifa's wife, but it was after Cher took her man that she gave up on her love life. In this story, you'll see how public love turned to private pain, where every time this Rose seemed happy, her light was very soon drained. Now in this video, I'm going to be diving into the love life of Amber Rose, who, if you don't know, she's a video vixen whose career started in the 2000s, and she's dated some of the craziest names in hip-hop and Hollywood alike. Eventually, all of her time in the industry led to her just giving up on love, and I'm going to explain exactly what forced her to that point. Now, the first person she was dating when she came into the industry was...
She looks so old there, like, oh my god.
To that point. Now, the
like at this point, you washed.
First person she was...
Like, this is a washed woman. She looks so old in her face right here.
Was dating when she came into the industry was Trevon Haynes, aka Tiffany. And he was a transgendered man who was born a woman and went by Trevon. And it was in 2016 when she admitted to this relationship.
The latest story Amber shared was that she used to date a transgendered man on her podcast Loveline with Amber Rose, where Amber and comedian Margaret Cho both revealed they had actually dated
she is old, man.
men who were born as women. It started with Margaret saying, "The women that I like are real masculine, so I like a really butch girl," to which Amber replied, "I used to date a trans man actually, so I find that hot as well."
And the couple reportedly lasted for a while, from 2005 all the way to 2008, with reports saying that they broke up after Amber Rose met Kanye West. You see, this whole time so far, Amber Rose was a dancer as well as a model. That's until someone convinced her that she should start doing music videos as well. And the first one she did was Young Jeezy's I Put On For My City featuring Kanye West. And this is actually where she met Kanye. Now at this point, her and
she looking more like 52. I don't know.
Kanye didn't start dating. And for Amber Rose, she enjoyed doing the first music video, so she did another one for Young Jeezy, and this was for his song Vacation. But it was her third music video that she landed that would change her life forever. And this was for Ludacris and Chris Brown's song, I Know What Them Girls Like. And the reason it changed her life forever was this was the first time that her bald head was shown on a music video. And as you all know now, when we think about Amber Rose, we picture her with her hair like this. So even though she always had it and it was just under a wig, this was her debuting the look to the world basically. Shortly after this, Kanye West spun the block. He hit up Amber Rose and invited her to be in his RoboCop music video, and it was around this time where they started dating in 2008. And let's just say, while the two of them were together, they were viral before the word viral was even a thing.
Weathered, yeah.
One controversial moment included this photo from his Yeezy Louis Vuitton photo shoot where Amber Rose was posed in literally nothing, as well as the 2009 MTV Awards, where Kanye West and Amber Rose were seen hitting the Henny, showing that anything was possible for the two. And in this MTV Awards clip, you can hear the person filming literally speak about her outfit.
Look at his girlfriend. Look at that outfit. Yeah, I think so.
Because just like Kanye does with any girl he's dating,
they was definitely hitting the Henny publicly.
He would dress Amber Rose to his liking. Their romance ultimately lasted about 2 years. And Amber said that she left Kanye because he just wasn't her type of guy and that they weren't compatible.
She's dressing like that, or Kanye dressing her like that?
Kanye's for sure dressing her like that. Yeah, he did the same thing to me and Kim. He wants other men to want his woman. That's what he's into. He likes that. To dress like a basically. Me and Kanye aren't compatible, bro. Like,
leave it alone.
He's not my type of guy. I mean, I appreciate everything that Kanye did for me. He really, really looked out for me. He always wanted the best for me. He was a lot older than me, and he was into...
She a cigarette smoking bitch? Ew, that's why she look weathered. Bitch is a cigarette smoker.
That I just wasn't into. He's just not my type of guy.
Years after the breakup, Kanye started dating Kim Kardashian. And that's when he really disrespected Amber Rose, saying that he needed to take 30 showers before he could date Kim K because of the fact that he dated Amber Rose, adding that it's hard for a woman to want to be with a guy that's been with a girl that's like Amber Rose.
It's very hard for a woman to, want to be with someone that's with Amber Rose. So she wasn't sending nothing, you know what I'm saying? Like I had to take 30 showers before I got with Kim, you know?
And initially after the situation happened, Amber Rose responded to Kanye West on Twitter saying that he likes fingers up his backside. And she even repeated the same thing on Club Shay Shay years later. After Kanye West, Amber Rose entered what was probably her most serious relationship ever. And that was with Wiz Khalifa. Their relationship started in 2011, but the bond grew even more serious when they got married in July of 2013. They even welcomed their first son, Sebastian, that same year. But sadly, just as they were on the up and up, the two filed for divorce, and they cited irreconcilable differences. Now it was rumored that Amber Rose cheated on Wiz with Nick Cannon, and at the time Nick Cannon was recently divorced from Mariah Carey. Amber Rose denied these accusations on Twitter, stating that she would never cheat on her husband, but that she couldn't say the same thing about Wiz. So she was basically insinuating that Wiz Khalifa cheated on her. She again denied it on The Breakfast Club, stating that Nick was her manager and nothing else.
Was Nick?
Nick Cannon was hitting it. That was the cause of the breakup.
Absolutely not. Nick is my manager. He's like family.
So yeah, at this time, there were accusations that both of them were cheating on each other, but nobody really knew what the truth was. That's until Rosenberg from Hot 97 confirmed the Wiz Khalifa cheating accusations, saying that Amber Rose walked in on Wiz doing the deed with 2 biological twins.
Amber walked in on him with 2 women, same time, twins sisters. Twin biological sisters.
Out here. Anybody that said they out here, you're not out here unless you're doing that.
And they even showed what the twins look like. Now I just couldn't imagine how that must feel, walking in on your partner getting it on with a set of twins. In 2016, their divorce, which was filed in 2014, was finalized. And the day after, they took each other to the strip club to celebrate.
Oh, yeah. No, actually, it was like the day after the divorce was finalized.
Hold up. How you divorce the woman and then turn around and take the woman to the strip club with you?
Because we cool. We just can't be in a relationship together.
Y'all can look at women together, but we can't be together.
Yeah, we agreed on that.
So yeah, it seemed like they were happy, but Amber Rose did say that she cried for 3 years
twins.
after the divorce.
With Wiz, I cried.
Right, you gotta cut him some slack, man. He was living out his dream.
Cried for like 3 years straight.
Oh, so you did have a heart.
Yeah, no, for Wiz, for sure. That was the love of my life.
Adding that she would be inside the shower just questioning the whole thing.
I used to just sit in the shower and be like,
and then you have to see him because you guys have a kid together.
Yeah.
Now, I know I just told you that Amber Rose was dealing with Wiz Khalifa from 2011 to 2016, but she was still linked to some other people during this time. Granted, most of these people are from after the divorce was filed, except for this one, which is Rosa Acosta. And the two shared a kiss in 2011, but according to Rosa
is fine. Rosa Acosta fine.
It was just all for show.
The kiss that you and Amber had, was that just for show, or is it more of a something that, more of an emotional type of thing?
For the show.
It's for the show.
Yeah.
And yeah, this didn't seem to stop her and Wiz from anything. Fine. I know for some guys, they don't like their girl to kiss other girls. Some guys don't care. But I just thought I'd mention this. Then in 2014, after the divorce was filed, there was a video that showed Amber Rose dancing provocatively on Chris Brown in a club. But she later clarified that it was her being petty, saying that she was hurt and was trying to make Wiz Khalifa jealous, describing Chris Brown more like family.
I did some petty because my feelings were hurt.
Like petty, like what?
Like dancing on Chris Brown at the club.
If I was,
I just thought you was having a good time.
I was, but this is the thing. Like Chris Brown's family, he's like my brother.
So it was like your brother that night.
Nah. No, but it was like I'm being petty, but it ain't with someone that I'm actually like potential to be with. You know what I mean?
And this is why it'd be hard to trust that he or she is just family.
Yeah,
because once y'all break up, she's throwing it back on her brother.
Bruh. Ain't no brother. Y'all ain't family. Nigga, the fuck you talking about?
After dancing on Chris Brown, Amber Rose was linked to Machine Gun Kelly, stating that the two were enjoying each other's company. Again, she was still technically married to Wiz Khalifa, but this was after the divorce was filed.
Well, someone said you were involved with Machine Gun Kelly. Machine Gun Kelly was a criminal. This is a rapper, right?
Yeah, he's in the music business.
She looked horrible right here. Like this was a horrible look for her right here. Got to cut him, bro. This was horrible. She looked horrible here.
Have this company, for sure.
That's right. And Wiz knows about this, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Her relationship with Machine Gun Kelly was brief, and she later said that he was the only ex to apologize for the way that he treated her.
Hey, Machine Gun Kelly. He
That's my dog. And guess what?
He tattooed out everything black, so he's black from the waist up. I'm trying to figure out if he's black from the waist down.
Let me tell you something though. Out of all of my relationships, besides my ex-husband, he was the only one that apologized to me. He was the only one that came up to me and said, Amber, you know what? You were one of the best girlfriends I ever had, and you didn't deserve to be treated that way. The only one. So shout out to you, MGK.
Now, the way that I decipher it, I think that Machine Gun Kelly cheated on her the same way that Wiz Khalifa did. And that's why Machine Gun Kelly apologized for how he treated her. Shortly after Machine Gun Kelly, and also in 2015, Amber Rose was linked to NBA star James Harden. And it was during an appearance on The Breakfast Club where she called their connection very special. But she joked that at this point, she didn't get the D yet.
We seen you at the game. Is it James?
We seen y'all in Vegas together.
He's gonna be in town this weekend. Easy.
Me and James have a very special friendship, for sure.
Oh, there you go.
It is. Bay.
You put your on James's sideburns.
Not yet. Not yet.
Oh!
I didn't get the D yet. I'm not gonna lie.
But listen,
I didn't get the D yet. But you know, Valentine's Day is tomorrow.
That's
He
when you
acts
get that
right.
present.
Now, it's not confirmed if she ever got the D or not, but just like Machine Gun Kelly, this fling didn't last too long, and by 2016, she was dealing with NBA player Terrence Ross, calling him her new boo on ESPN.
You were in the city where, at least let word on the street tell it, your new man plays Terrence Ross, right?
Yes.
So what's up with you and Terrence Ross? Let's get all in your business.
That's my boo, for sure. He just came in my life and swept me off my feet. He's a really, really great guy, and I'm really happy.
How did you guys meet?
We met over All-Star Weekend.
So yeah, she just went from one NBA player to another, kind of like a pass in basketball.
Ross a three, short, long rebound to Harden.
Then in late 2016 and early 2017, she dated dancer Val. Now I'm not even going to try to say his last name, but you could see it on the screen. And Amber Rose met Val when she was on Dancing with the Stars because she was partners with his brother Maxim. Now Val and Amber were first spotted getting cozy at Amber Rose's 33rd birthday party in October 2016. And they went public January the next year when they were spotted kissing on a kiss cam. Their relationship lasted about 5 months, with Val later slamming the haters of their relationship. But it was after Val when Amber had what was probably her most public relationship since she joined the industry. And I'm talking about her relationship with 21 Savage, which began in 2017. Well, at least in the public side, because 21 Savage said that the two were dating way before the public even knew.
Is it moving too fast? I mean, you guys like the hottest couple
too fast. We've been doing this.
Yeah.
The public just ain't know about it.
And this was a big deal. Everybody was talking about it, and reporters even asked Wiz Khalifa about the situation, and it seemed like he gave his stamp of approval.
Any thoughts on 21 Savage musical influence on your kid? You like his music? How do you think he's gonna, hang out with Sebastian?
He's a good guy. He's a good kid. Everything I know about him.
And things must have been going really well because 21 Savage literally turned into 21's sweetheart and had these intimate posts online where he was praising her.
Yes.
You know, like how crazy it is, like how the world don't really know like how good of a person you are. Like,
I'm just happy that you know that.
check it up, Sim. Check it out now. What in the Simtastic
fact? What in the Simtastic? Well, 21 Savage went outside back then.
is going on now? 21 Savage, you're not supposed to turn into 21 Simpin'.
In turn, Amber Rose would post him saying that she wants to marry him.
Got back from Atlanta.
Yep.
I'm in love. I'm happy.
Well, I think that's wonderful that you're happy and in love and getting married soon, right?
I want to marry him, but
but things seemed like they were going really well. 21 Savage, he said that he felt like he was getting treated like a king.
We just been kicking it, man. You know, she's a real cool woman. She, you know what I mean? She treat me like a king, so it is what it is.
But ultimately, by March 2018, they split. And Amber Rose stated that they were just going through a rough patch.
it's just, we're kind of just having like a really, like a rough patch, I guess you would say, right now. And it's still very fresh. And so that's why, like, I can never sit up here and say that I'm single, because I don't feel single, because I was just with him and I still love him.
Now, some articles reported that she believed that their relationship went downhill after she attended the slut walk, adding that 21 Savage felt away with all the backlash that they faced. Now, if you don't know what the slut walk is, it's this thing that's hosted by Amber Rose every single year that's meant to be empowering for women, and it went super duper viral when 21 Savage joined her. So these articles are saying that he didn't like the backlash that they faced, and that's when everything went downhill. But there were also reports that Amber Rose may have cheated on 21 Savage with somebody from his crew. But from the fans' perspective, there has been zero definitive proof.
21 Savage definitely went outside back then. We should have known 21 Savage had some simp in him since back then, bro.
That this is true at all. Either way, Amber Rose says that she missed 21 Savage and that she would sniff his old drawers months after they broke up.
I just
I love him, y'all. I really love him.
Do you have any of his old drawers at the house?
I be sniffing. I still sniff them. Like, I was just sniffing them before I got here. I was like, damn, I miss this motherfucker. I miss him so much. If you don't love the smell of your man's private area, you don't really love him. I'm sorry.
Okay, now I get missing somebody, but golly, if you don't throw them drawers away. Now, there was one person that Amber Rose was linked to while she was with 21 Savage, and that's Odell Beckham Jr. Now, it was first reported that they were in the early signs of dating way back in 2015, but then those reports never really amounted to anything until 2017, and that was when the two were spotted at Coachella, literally riding a scooter, and Odell was holding on to her, and immediately the dating rumors were on again. Now, they never confirmed or denied the rumors, but Odell did take to Twitter to say a cryptic message, and it was this Drake lyric. The lyric said, "Everybody talks and everybody listens, and somehow the truth just always comes up missing." And yeah, I have no idea what Odell's trying to say. Maybe he's trying to say that they're just friends, but it seems like he's basically saying the reports are false. Either way, after 21 Savage and Odell Beckham Jr., Amber Rose took her talents back to the NBA, because in 2018 she briefly dated Denver Nuggets player Monte Morris, and the two were photographed holding hands during a date at Universal Studios. This was in June of 2018, then by July of 2018 they were caught at a ball game together.
How many
and yeah, so
niggas?
The two were reportedly exclusive for about a month, but for unknown reasons they called it quits right before the NBA season started that year. And that brings us to Amber Rose's most recent relationship, which is also the one that made her give up on love in general. And I'm talking about her relationship with Alexander A.E. Edwards. Now, if you don't know who he is, he's a Def Jam executive who she first met back in 2015, but then started dating in 2018. Their connection became super serious in 2019 when she became pregnant. And this was her second son, Slash, who she had with Alexander Edwards. Things seemed good for a little over a year, but the relationship ended in 2021 following public cheating allegations, where Amber Rose literally accused him of cheating on her with 12 different women. And when speaking on the situation, Alexander said that Amber Rose told him if he publicly apologized for it, that they could probably find a way to fix it, but ultimately he told her that he would only be able to abstain from cheating on her for about 6 months until his desires kicked in.
She texted me like if I apologize publicly and all the like, you know, she loved me, but I don't want to keep doing that to her. You know what I'm saying? It's like I know that I could stop. I could give her like a good solid 6 months and just really like deprive myself of my true nature for as long as I could take it. But you know, you got a point that it's like at the end of the day, slut walk and what she stands for and what she represents.
And all of this will culminate to Alexander leaving and dating singer Cher. And yes, I'm talking about that Cher, who's 76 years old right now. And if I'm being honest, they look happy together, I guess. And they recently got engaged, but I think this is a money move by Alexander.
It is.
Because Cher's literally worth $300 million. If he marries her and then she passes and he gets that money, he's set up forever.
Right.
For Amber Rose, she stated that she was happy for him, but it was also reported that she was going to remain single for the rest of her life.
I don't want penis. I don't want to share my house or my life with anyone. Yeah. I don't want anyone around my kids. I don't want to have sex. You don't? No.
What? Wait, why? You just think it's gross?
No,
you don't get
guys
horny.
just sling. It's so gross. I don't want it.
And 4 years later, up until this point, it seems like she really has. Now, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, and if I earned it, subscribe.
I hit the like button for you, my boy. I hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. The list. Alright, I'm gonna get up off this nasty. It's 1 a.m. in this bitch. I'm gonna holla at y'all boys, man. I'm gonna holla at y'all boys. Everybody have a good rest of y'all evening. Gang, gang, gang. And we be tapping in probably Thursday. Shorty coming through the mall, so we probably tap in Thursday, gang. Unless she want to jump on live, you know, I might jump on live before she come. How about that? Before she get here, maybe I'll jump on live for a little bit.